Hey there, welcome to Something About Tabletop. This is going to be Nothing Fills the Void, a little session. Today we have four fine players. Their characters will be rocking up to the Castle to heed the call of a mother that needs some Shadowrunners to find her son. Um, and your characters would actually know her from media recently. Can you mute your mic, by the way, Matthew? You guys would actually know her from media quite recently. She actually won the lottery in the Neonet Enclave and won like 25 million new yen and is now living the high life, as it were. Anyway, so your characters kind of arrive to this place in the car park that they have, and it's a very swanky place. So the fixer said if you don't have a suit or not looking nice, you're probably not going to get in. So if your character's trying to get in with a fucking assault rifle, good luck with that. You'll probably just get arrested. So your character, you can describe your character's entrance and even do what else that you need to do and say hi, that kind of thing. So we'll start from my left to right and start with Bluey.
Alright, so I'll be rocking up in a very nice looking suit. I'll just be like the typical very douchebag looking guy. I'll rock up in like a limo because I have a driver contact, so he has a limo now. And
That's cool.
yeah, I'm kind of like slicked back blonde hair and aviator glasses and stuff. I don't know, just that. Next.
All right, cool. And Chris?
So he will actually pull up on a motorcycle that he just recently acquired, finally, uh, and park it, get off. You see him kind of turn to the air and be like, "Watch the bike," talking to what he can see, and then walks up to the door. He's dressed in actually rather nice clothing, like button-up shirt and pants with a nice, clean, long brown coat. Typical dwarf with this, beard braided and hair's kind of tied back, and he's got goggles strapped to his forehead. And that's him. That's Wrecker.
Yep. The bouncer probably looks you up and down. You know, you look well enough, and he lets you in. Alrighty. And Dennis.
Ghost will also arrive in a limo service that he hired for the night. When he exits the vehicle, he is wearing his standard nice suit, nice jacket, red tie with a white shirt. He is carrying his arms concealed. When he steps out of the limo, he'll straighten his tie, then head in.
Okie dokie. And then finally, Matthew. You want to unmute yourself in Google Hangouts there, mate?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, I show up to the place in a suit as well. I've got my Colt hidden somewhere on my person, so just in case some trouble comes around, can never be too prepared. Walk up to the door, to see the bouncer. Here to see the lady of the house. And I say to the bouncer, I'm here to see the lady of the house.
Yep. He just gives you a quick look up and down and says, surely, sure, and he lets you pass. As you pass through the door, though, immediately small alarms go off. And he looks you up and down again and says, you got anything on you?
Would it be wise to tell the truth or lie?
Well, the door just said that you have something on you. Do you want to? Do you want to try? It's up to you.
As a player from the past, normally it's from they will get pissy at you unless you're very good at lying. You can, because there are I don't know the character. If it's got like 6 ranks in con,
That's what I'm just taking a look. I can try and fast talk him.
Yeah, if you want. That is part of the con check.
Yeah.
That'll go on for nice as well.
I'll fast talk him.
What are you going to say?
This must be some sort of mistake. I mean, a lot of technology nowadays can make mistakes. Maybe it's just one of those. Maybe I'm just a victim of this said mistake.
Oh, sure. Make yourself your con check then.
Great, just tell me how to do it.
All right. So a pulse. His con check. You're only 9 dice for fast talk. It says there you go to. You've got the little sheet. You got con fast talk pull. This is a fast talk check because you're trying to outwit him with your words. You got 9 dice, which isn't too bad.
And on the Shadowrun dice roller, you just click 9 because that
9,
just means
yeah. That little dice roller we gave you, or you can roll 9 dice in physical, depending on how you want to play.
That's okay. Okay.
And the hits will be down the bottom. It will say in the box.
5 hits.
Wow, that's not bad.
He just kind of looks you. You're dressed quite well. He just kind of sighs and just waves the hand and says, yeah, just get inside. Stop wasting my time.
Thank you very much, good sir.
All right, and you're in.
I was going to
So,
say, Dennis, you had guns concealed, didn't you? Did you bring them
Yep.
in?
Yeah, I said that I was wearing my concealed pistols.
Oh, they would have gone off for you as well. Sorry,
And I should have specified the only thing weaponry I would have had on me is my combat knife at my hilt. Or on my hip.
would have gone off
That
as
would
well.
go off too, right? Well, is there a place to check it in?
Sorry?
Is
Yeah,
there, I guess,
if you're trying
I would
to
check it in.
There's no problem. They just take your weapons. Done.
Yep. That's all I'm doing. Well, at least mine. I'd check in my combat knife and move on.
I imagine that this is pretty standard practice, so I would be ready to.
Yeah.
Though I do give a warning, I expect to get those back, or I will come looking for them.
He says, mate, this ain't no dingy, shitty club or anything like that. We get guns coming through all the time.
Not like these.
He actually nods as he takes the very fine pieces.
Just be back in a moment, guys.
No worries.
Alright, cool. So at this point, when you guys walk in, a waiter, you guys would have been told to look for the table for Jessica Hansen, which is, of course, the Johnson that you guys know of. And you do, and then he says very well, the private room, and then he takes you guys there. You guys probably didn't arrive at the same time, but eventually you guys all find yourselves in a small private room. The Casson Le Barreau is a very fine French restaurant. It's whether or not your character's used to the upper class, probably wouldn't have never seen this kind of place. It's fucking beautiful in here, and just by getting a look at the faces and the people that are in here, you're pretty sure you see some sim stars and stuff like that. This place is like fucking top-notch shit here. Either way, you guys get taken to a private room and given menus and stuff like that to look over. As you're kind of looking over, the prices make your jaw drop a little bit. But like it was said, when you guys took the mission, this was all going to be covered by Jess. Sitting in front of you is roughly a woman in her late 30s, probably. She looks very nervous. She's also wearing very fine clothes and jewelry and stuff like that, but it almost looks like it doesn't fit her in the way, like she's not used to wearing that kind of stuff. You can just tell by her disposition that she's a cat in water, like a cat in water, that kind of thing, fish out of water. And she very nervously introduces herself to all of you, shaking each of her hand as you guys come and sit down at the table. Anyone want to say anything, or shall she continue?
No. I'll just thank her very much that she's covering the costs of our meals, and I say it's most likely going to be a lovely evening. And yeah, I'm not going to bring up business yet. I'll wait for her to.
Yeah. She just says, let's eat first and then we'll get down to business later. And you can just see by how she is, like, she's definitely probably not as scared as she was, as you guys don't look super overly intimidating compared to a normal Shadowrunner group like you trolls and your orcs, and we've got none of that. I'm pretty sure everyone's human and elf. I think that's it. So you guys...
And dwarf.
Oh, and dwarf. But dwarves aren't terrifying, they're small.
Hey.
You haven't seen me yet, mate.
For the record, I'm clean. I'm not all grungy like most dwarfs, so...
Are you clean shaven? Are you? I thought you had a.
No, I mean but I'm not all like scraggy. It's all braided up and in the
Yeah.
back ponytail. So, and I will order one of the most expensive things I can find on the menu, just because. Yeah, he's not used to that.
I mean, it's probably like a giant seafood platter of some kind, or like a platter of just food.
Like, this looks interesting. Let's try this.
It's in
Meant for
French, so you're
families.
just like, whatever that is, I want that.
I'd like whatever number 3 here. I can't pronounce that.
Alrighty, and of course, like basically everything is free. Alcohol that you guys wanted, and there's already like fine wine bottles and stuff on the table already, and there's servers and waiters coming in and all this kind of stuff. You also do notice in this private room there is extra security behind Jessica. There seems to be 2 burly orc men that are just kind of standing there completely silent, eyes locked ahead, not even looking at the table, just kind of watching over the room. They look very trained.
I actually have a knowledge skill in wine, and I'm gonna maybe help, like, pick out a very nice wine for her to maybe, you know, ease the mood for her. Actually show that I'm not just some
Yeah, sure.
dangerous
Yeah.
shadowrunner. I actually know the fine taste, like have a fine taste and things. So I got three hits for that.
Alright, so you pick a really nice wine, and I'll allow you to get 3 hits on your next negotiation or any charisma check that you want.
No worries.
Awesome. Alright. So, eventually, all the food comes out, depending on what you ordered, pretty much anything. And if you had wanted the custom order, they would have easily spun it up for you as well. Basically, anything that you want, you can get here. And the seafood platter is frigging huge, and it's completely ridiculous, and I'm not even sure how the hell you're going to eat it. But it was a lot of money, so you're pretty happy with yourself, I guess, in a way.
Oh, I'll eat it.
If you guys want to describe what you guys ordered, you sure can. Or we can just get to the actual meat and bones. It's up to you guys.
I guess I ordered a vegetarian ragu.
Yep.
In real good red sauce. Nice and tasty.
Cool.
Nice and tasty for an elf. Fast food lips.
Ghost will order a water with lemon, a bourbon neat, and a steak rare.
Cool. And Bluey, what is your character order?
Oh, the stress. Oh, I'll go with the easy option. Just get the pasta.
Yep. Nah, fish and chips, eh?
Yeah, fish and chips. Have a cold lager.
Yep. So you guys all get your like overly expensive meals, and they come out ridiculously prepared, and it's all nice looking, and whether or not your character gives a shit, it's up to you. And you guys have your meal, and I mean, if your character's living like low lifestyle, if you're having meat, this is the first time you've had like real meat, probably. Like you don't. It's a rarity, to say the least, and everything here is so fresh. It's ridiculous. Like it's probably the best tasting food you've ever had.
Like, that steak was alive 10 minutes before you ate it. Fresh.
Yeah, 10 minutes. They just fucking killed the cow at the back. Either way, once you guys finish, and finish your dessert or whatever you guys order, maybe you've had some small chat. She's not very talkative. She seems to be very nervous about all this, and the only reason she seems to be doing this is probably because she thinks this is the normal order for this kind of stuff. Watch too many spy movies. Anyway, so once it's all said and done, she says, well, let's get down to business. Once she sees everyone is finished, which probably takes some time because the dwarf is eating enough for an entire family.
Bloody dwarves.
Bloody dwarves.
This is good.
She nods. Anyway.
I can get used to this.
Well, looking how much it cost, I'm not sure if you would pay that much. So she says, well, I guess we better get down to business. And at this point, she gets out a little handbag, and she takes out some data chips, and she all gives you guys one of them. And she says, on there is pictures of my son and some small information. about him. I guess I better tell my story. What's going on here? Pretty much, my son went missing about a year ago, under some strange circumstances. He went. I'm part of the Neonet Enclave. So if you don't know what enclaves are, they're pretty much areas where big corporate citizens live. It's like mini, small, tiny countries where corporations keep people and stuff like that that are under their wing. So she lives in the Neonet Enclave, which is in Seattle, which isn't a large one. And sometime around a year ago, my son was having horrible headaches and stuff like that. Seeing things, having horrible dreams and stuff. So I took him in, and apparently they needed to do some rather invasive surgery to, well, cure him and all that. And well, sadly, well, he died, apparently. And they gave me actually a rather large check, I think, to actually silence me at the time. I don't think he died, as she looks up. I know the research facility that he went to. I was able to get that through some contacts, and I want you four to go in there, and we'll find out what happened. Simple as that, and find my boy.
So what kind of money we're looking at?
20,000 each, she says with a question mark, because she doesn't know. That's a lot to pay for this. That's a sweet deal.
Yeah, and I immediately pick up on that she obviously doesn't really know what she's doing. She hasn't thought about the amount, and I kind of seize this moment, and I kind of go, well, going into the corporate areas is very dangerous, and we're going to need expensive equipment. 25,000 each.
Yep.
I roll my.
Yep, and you get a +3 because you're blind choice before, because you're professional.
Yep. So 18 plus of my suit, 20 plus the situational 3, 23. What's my limit?
Your limit will be your social limit, but you get +2 from your suit as well, if I remember correctly.
I'm just kind of saying that arbitrarily myself. I'm trying to find my limit. There we go. Hits my limit of 11.
Jesus!
Yeah, I got 12 hits, yeah.
Well, she just kind of looks at you, and she's like, oh, how dangerous, kind of thing. Like, she wants to know how dangerous it can be.
The kind of dangerous that if any of us leave any trace of evidence of who we are, they will find us and kill us within hours.
She kind of goes on, what kind of equipment will you need?
Well, if we're infiltrating a place, probably some kind of spec ops, probably a high stealth armor, silenced weapons. They don't come cheap.
Oh, the man that I talked to said this amount should be fine. By the sounds of it, should be far more than that. She's kind of thinking, you sure 25's enough? You don't need any more than that?
I mean, I was trying to lowballing it there because I felt bad for your situation. But if you're feeling generous, I mean, 30 is probably good.
She just kind of goes, well, I'm not sure if you know, but I won the lottery quite recently. This is why I can afford that. I can. So, just telling you, she loads
Such
of
a
cash.
bastard.
So bad.
I know. Grieving mother. Give me all your money.
She looks up at you, right now, getting a pen out, like trying to, writing some, going to write the figure, and she's just thinking, and just trying to get more information. She's she's kind of very curious about how dangerous it truly is and all this kind of stuff. So,
as she's taken a moment to think, Ghost will lean forward, looking into her eyes, and say, "How much is the life of your son worth to you?" And then he'll lean back and go quiet.
Yeah. Boom.
All right. She's thinking, and she says, "How much do you think? Well, I mean, how much would you guys like to be paid? I mean, I don't really know. I'm all very new to this. I mean, I had to contact some strange people just to get here."
I'm personally going to cut the limit at 30 because that's probably pushing it. An extra 10 grand is a lot. But I mean, if you guys want to start pushing it, which I don't suggest unless you can roll some good con checks.
No, I just make sure to use my mouth.
So stick with the 30 grand.
Yeah. Well, she says, are you sure? Do you need any payment up front as well? I mean, I could easily forward some of this cash. That's no problem for me.
Yeah, 10 grand each. Just forward payments. I mean, we need to be able to equip ourselves beforehand, but the extra money helps to cover our tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Corporations aren't something to mess with.
Yeah, she kind of writes it down.
Oh yeah.
She underlines it and stuff like that, you know. Does some quick fund counting, and she just goes, well, this should be no problem. I can have this cash for you soon. I'll have to talk to the holder of my cash at this point. But yeah, I can do that for you. 30 each, 10 up front, so that would be 10 now, 20 later when you finish. All I want to know though for this, if he does happen to be elsewhere, this is just for infiltrating this facility and getting the information of where my son is. He may be there if he's there, but it really depends. Well, keep in touch with me. She like rifles through some more paper and stuff like that, and like gets off a number, and she says, "Contact me at this code kind of thing if anything goes wrong." And yeah, is there anything else you'd like to ask her?
So the story is that we know so far is he went to a facility. Do we know said facility?
Yeah,
Has she
she
told us
knows
that?
where it is. She doesn't know much else about it other than that. She only knows where. So the facility itself is... God, you want me to tell me where it is, or you just don't care?
I mean, you can tell. Yeah, I'll talk after. Yeah, tell where it is.
Yeah, it's just it's a near-net research facility. You've never even heard of the place, but apparently it's located in downtown. It seems to be one of those scary underground facilities. They're always fun to infiltrate.
I also asked if she met his so-called head surgeon or head doctor, and if she knows anything about them.
She just kind of says, I don't know about anyone that was treating them. It was all very hush-hush. That's why I think there's something going wrong here. And to be honest, I was very suspicious with the severance package when my son died. I think that was just to shut me up.
Yes.
At the time, the money was needed, but well, now.
So the main point is to go in there and find out information. Because what happens if we find out that he did pass?
If he did, well, that's fine then. I'll just have to accept that. But this is a peace of mind that I need.
Closure, right? Understand.
All right. So, yeah, she just said when you guys leave, she's going to organize for the money to be dropped over at a dead drop. She doesn't really have any other information on the actual facility itself, apart from where it is. The rest of it is up to you guys to look into.
Mm-hmm. Also, was your son involved? Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, if you happen to know anything, was your son involved in any kind of gangs or anything?
She said he was 5.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
The toddler gang.
Go back.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Stealing rattles and diapers.
Yeah, man, he's gonna fuck you up.
Preschool protection racket.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
All right.
That's all questions I have.
Yep. I mean, she never did tell you guys the age, so it's not that much of a stupid question.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Billy.
I'm assuming all the pertinent information is on the data chip that she gave us.
Yeah, checking out the data chip, you find that there is a picture of a young kid, very average-looking, brown hair, blue eyes, young, 5-year-old. If you would have looked at that, Blue, you would have seen, but...
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I hadn't looked for a while.
Other than that, it just gives, like just his name. There isn't too much on here, but it also has the location of the facility. And so if you guys need to data search that, or you know some people that can get you more information, you have the location and the name of the facility. The name itself is just like a Neonet Research Facility 42B. It's not like, doesn't even have a proper name. It's obviously something that's not meant to be known by the public. Seeing as she had to get extra information just to find out where he went.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
She nods.
Yeah. So far.
She asks, so there's nothing else that you guys need or anything like that, or?
We'll come back to you. Or contact you if we need anything else. But for now, I think we've gotten all that we need.
She nods and says good. And anyway, she says that obviously she'll be covering the bill. Hope you enjoyed dinner. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yep. And she doesn't kick you out. Like, if your characters want to stay, chat for a bit, she's fine too. But eventually, you guys will leave.
Oh,
And
wait,
so happy
how
you don't have to
private
cover
is
that door.
this room? How private is this room?
Yeah, pretty much only the staff and you guys are allowed in.
Because we could use this room to talk if you guys want to stay, like, about approaching the job, or...
I'm not fussed either way.
Because having a private room is pretty good where people can't listen in on this shit.
Well, she says if you need to use the private room here, she says that I've got this room for another hour until closing, so use it if you need to.
Yeah, that sounds
I reckon
good.
it might be a good idea to use that.
All right.
For that then.
Just don't make a fuss as she gets up and then leaves. And at this point, all the waiters and stuff kind of take away. And she says the drinks will be covered for the rest of the night. Any more food that you guys order as well. Like the whole room is basically a hideout for it. So if you guys want to get even more food, you certainly could for the rest of the night. Drain the woman.
Nice.
Drain her.
Yeah. Just
Wrecker sits down and
order
has
food that we
fun.
don't need.
I'm all good, I think.
You just put the menu down. I want this.
What's your best dessert?
Well, they get you the best dessert unless you probably
No,
want
no, I'm joking. Good.
an entire wedding cake. Alright. So yeah, sadly you guys don't have a decker, so this mission will be interesting. But I'd like to see how you
Yeah,
guys do.
that's why
Yeah.
I just realized I'm like, so the only legwork that I can think of right now that we could do is kind of do drive-bys of the place inconspicuously. Try to that gives us an outside idea of the security, if there is any. If there's no,
Like to make a phone call as well to my contact.
Yep,
See if
contacts. and
possibly he
launches
can
will
get
be
any
used.
information.
Yep.
actually, I wouldn't mind making a knowledge roll of streets to know if I know where this is.
Yeah, sure.
I
Make
can.
your Seattle street knowledge.
Can I use computer to Google the address?
Yeah, computer plus intuition will allow you to Google the address.
Intuition. Crap.
I only got one hit, so
When does computer add with logic?
When you're doing edit checks and stuff like that, when you're doing other things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got 3 hits on the Seattle street knowledge.
Alright, so this place is, well, that location of that address, you're thinking about it, and that's actually underneath the Klensig Hotel. This is underneath a hotel. It's a rather large hotel area inside the Neonet Enclave. This place is not meant to be known. This shit's underground. Definitely.
crap. I think she should talk to her medical insurance. Jesus Christ.
I got 3 hits on the computer in case that gives me anything more.
Yeah, well, you easily and quickly Google that this is definitely inside the Neonet Enclave, which has its difficulties of getting in the first place. Fake IDs, stuff like that, are definitely going to be necessary. Enclave IDs, or being invited in by someone who lives in that area. Cough, cough. She does, so you can do it that way too.
Yeah.
Though you will get your SIN scan upon entering, so get them ready if you want to get inside the Enclave.
Yeah.
Other than that,
I'm
it's
assuming
inside of
you've
a
all got.
hotel that's used by the Enclave itself for people that are coming over for business meetings and stuff. It's called the Cleansing Hotel. That's where
Actually,
it is.
luckily,
You're not sure where the
if you don't
entrances are.
if you don't have a rating 4 sin right now, that 10 grand up front will get you a rating 4 sin if you want one. It's probably a good idea.
I got one.
Alright, cool. Yeah. I'm
I
just
got a
checking,
pretty-
making sure.
Are we capable of getting like a reservation for that hotel? Is it possible to like book one?
Yeah, you could.
At least get us. That's a
Yeah,
possibility of getting us an in at least to the hotel.
Yeah, I could look into that. Getting us like we could also from there after we do some legwork, we'll probably can't make plans too much on much more than that. And we can also just talk to people or listen in on conversations if we can, all that stuff. Yeah.
So after we talk a bit, I'd like to call my contact.
Yeah, sure. Which
the
contact?
Mafia Consigliere. Connection
what's his
5,
connection?
Loyalty 4.
Oh, yep, yeah, this guy, yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Genico Abando.
Yep, you give him a call. I'm guessing. Do you do it here in front of everyone, or do you just go on like to the toilets or something? Or
I'll excuse myself from the table. I won't leave the room, but I'll kind of, walk away from the noise of people talking and whatnot.
Alrighty. Oh, by the way, those all guards have left, by the way, so you guys don't have to worry. The only people that ever come in here are the waiters, and you can tell they're not even they don't try to listen. That kind of look like, yeah, we're just kind of we get paid not to listen. So, anyway.
Discretion.
Yeah. So, yeah, you go over and you call up. Eventually, he picks up. He goes, "Hey, what do you need?"
I have a job that I'm working on, and I'm hoping for some information, possibly some further help. I'm looking for information on the Neonet Enclave. It's underneath, and I'll give the hotel name.
Well, it's in the Enclave, but you're looking for the actual research facility, 42B or whatever it was.
Right, yeah.
He goes, corporate enclaves ain't exactly my normal thing, as it were. We generally don't have too many people going in and out of those, and especially Neonet. Ares maybe, but Neonet, we're not too big on the Matrix thing after all.
Is there anyone that you can reach out
to get some eyes on the ground, or what exactly type of information do you want to know?
Well, I need to get inside the facility, so any information as far as security, blueprints, that kind of information. If there's anybody we can reach out to, of course, I will forward the money to the family.
He just kind of says, "Well, I'll put some feelers out, see if anyone knows anything about it. Do give some calls, stuff like that. I have a nice information broker. He's fairly expensive though. He could probably give you some information that you need. I'll get back on you on a price."
I appreciate your help, and I'll wait your call.
He hangs up.
So I'll head back over to the I'm waiting to hear back. I may be able to get us some information regarding the facility, but I won't know for sure until I get the call back.
Alright. Just have a look at my contacts. Don't know if I have. I could go out on a stretch and call. No worries. I could go on a stretch and try and call my mafia informant, but I doubt I'm gonna get much from there.
He just called like a mafia higher up, so.
Sure. I will try out my 3-4 mafia informant.
Yep.
I mean, higher up might know more, to be honest.
Well, yeah, that's what I was kind of saying. It's like he just called someone that was more higher up and he didn't know
Yeah.
anything. He had to call an information broker that the
Yeah.
guy knows. So,
Yeah, that's fine then. So yeah, my bad.
I mean, you can call him up, but it pretty much goes, yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I won't.
All right.
I think from here on we're gonna need to just get in there and do some legwork.
Sounds like it.
Okie dokie. You gonna give Jess a call then?
Yeah, give her a call. Be like, yo, get in. And also cover the. We need to make a reservation at this hotel.
Yeah. She says,
All
well,
co-
I
all-
can easily cover that. I'll just put it under my name and tell you that you fine 4 gentlemen will be going there. How many nights do you need?
Make it 3 nights.
And which suite do you want?
We don't want to be too extravagant, so some medium level one.
Yeah, she just says that's fine. She says she'll put the reservation in immediately, and she'll basically say that you're going to be there visiting her, family stuff, that kind of thing. Though she does say try not to muck around, because if you do something wrong, that means it leads directly back to me.
Don't worry, I'll make sure we'll be very well behaved.
She says all well and good. She says she probably won't see you there. She's doing other business, but the reservation should be made within the hour, and I'll give you a text when it's ready for you to go there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And about 10, 15 minutes later, she gives you a text and just basically tells you just to, say that, room for Jessica, that kind of thing. And they should know that you're meant to be there. Simple as that. And you guys can check in whenever you want in the morning, past 10.
Yep.
And right now it's like 12 at midnight or something. And the place that you're in is going to be closing in an hour or so.
Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, yeah, we can head there now if you guys want. Get a night's rest in, and then
Meet
we
up.
have 2 more nights to work with.
Yeah, looks like we won't really be able to do too much until we're there, at least at the hotel.
Yeah.
Get some, like I said, some legwork done.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so you guys are going to all drive over to the Clemsic?
Well, I think the check-in time is
I can
10 the next day, right?
Oh, yeah, it's 10 in the morning, yeah.
I'll be taking my bike to the hotel.
Well, I mean, we could have my driver drive us there in in a limo, so that we all look good.
Well, we got
That works too. Why not?
it's
It's
tomorrow
up to you
morning.
guys.
So.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. I mean, we'll all rock up looking nice. Maybe they won't, be so harsh on us.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight we go crash at our individual places, then meet up and travel in one limo.
Yep.
I'm good with that. Saves my bike.
All right. So later that night, when you guys kind of pack up and start going your own way, you get a call from your mafia contact.
This is Stefano.
Says hello there. Alrighty. So I talked to my little contact, and he actually has a rather large, extensive record of that place. It's got some shady stuff going on there. The information itself is rather juicy, but it's corporate secret kind of stuff. I mean, depending on what exactly you want to know, it depends on the price here. If you want the whole thing, you're looking at 20,000 New Yen.
Give me all of it.
All right. You got the cash to pay for that, or am I gonna have to forward it for you?
No, I've got it covered.
He nods. He says, "Then I'll get that information to you ASAP." He just basically says, it pretty much just describes to dead drop. Put the cash there in cred sticks, that kind of stuff, and then the information in a briefcase is going to be left for you in that same place. all in data chips and all that kind of stuff. And also, he gives you an encryption. He sends you over like an encryption code as well that you're going to need to decrypt all these files.
We're also going to look for need to look for a deck of files.
You don't need a deck. A decryption code just is basically a password because they're password files. You don't have to decrypt them. That's all. So it's secretive stuff. Anyway, so are you guys going to split the cash for it or anything like that, or are you just forwarding the whole money, Dennis?
We can split it if you want, Dennis.
However, I can do that. Or I
I
can
don't
just
really
convert.
have much on me until the upfront comes in.
We have that 10 grand.
Oh yeah, the upfront would have come to you guys. Sorry, well there would have been a dead drop you guys can get to that night that has also the upfront there.
I can just cover it. I mean, Ghost has been around a long time. He's got a pretty hefty account, so.
Alright.
I just dropped most of my bank account on a new bike.
Dude, I don't even have a vehicle. That's why I have a driver contact that I have to pay.
I was levitating everywhere last time.
That's not conspicuous.
I bet Dickens would do it. Anyway, so yeah, you guys get all your money. You get 10,000 up front. Ghost, are you covering the whole 20?
If people want to contribute, they can. If they're tight, I can cover it. It's up to them. I'll let them know that I got information that cost, and
I'll throw 5 grand at you.
Thank you.
Oh, well, now I have to. Alright, I worked with Ghost before. So, yeah, I'll toss in 5 of it.
Alright, so that makes a full 20. Alright. So, I mean, Ghost gets the info. Ghost, are you going to take a look at it first, or are you going to show everyone when you guys get to the hotel together? Which one?
I would probably scan over it that night to kind of see what I'm looking at.
Alright, so this facility is definitely... Well, I mean, for one, this facility isn't really meant to be known about. So her finding out about this facility is kind of like, well, her contact, obviously, she got through an information broker or something. So this place is actually a technomancer research facility. It's all about technomancers and stuff like that, and they do live subjects and testings on them, usually on people that go mysteriously missing. Usually through faked deaths and all this kind of stuff. In here, you get a whole bunch of files and stuff from years ago, up to about 10 years ago when this research facility was first created, when technomancers were kind of a big thing back then, basically doing lots of nasty tests on them and very inhumane stuff. As time goes on, just by checking out the files, it seems that they seem to be getting a lot better at what they're doing, to the point even talking about making weird technomancer hosts where pretty much they're kind of like hosts, but they're a technomancer, which involves putting that person into a comatose state. Sadly, the files and stuff are cut off about a year ago, just after it seems when the kid would have gone missing, so you have no files of the kid recently. These files are about more than a year old. Other than that, though, it also has extensive blueprints and also has like an overview of their security systems and stuff like that. They are contracted, their security is directly through NearNet, but so that area, because it's a corporate enclave, they don't have Night Errant in there. They have security straight from NearNet. Though, if need be, though, a high threat response team from the Night Errant will come to that area if it is needed, but only in extreme circumstances. Otherwise, you guys will only be facing NearNet. So if you guys can start blowing up the streets, basically, that's the only time they'd come. Inside the actual facility themselves, they have an extensive amount of guards, drones, that kind of stuff, as well as a serious matrix host, that kind of thing. And the main way that you get around that place is through key cards, which of course the employers use. The way to enter the place, which you can find, is actually through the elevator systems. You need the key card. You swipe your card near the elevator where all the buttons are, and you go down instead of up. So you guys need to find yourselves one of those key cards to get in.
Yeah, right.
Does it have information on like where the cameras are?
Inside the facility itself, pretty much every single area is cammed in some way, apart from toilets and things like that. And
I know
some rooms.
the
You can see
elevators
just by looking at the
themselves.
plants, these rooms are the areas. Yes, the elevators are definitely cammed.
How about the shafts outside the elevator shafts themselves?
Inside the actual shafts, you can't really see that. No, it doesn't seem to have any cameras in the shafts themselves.
Okay. So then I'll kind of organize the information as best I can, and then get some rest before going meeting the others in the morning.
All right.
And if I have a way to, I don't know, I'm assuming that the data is electronic, I would make copies of the blueprints and stuff of the layout to pass out to everybody.
Yeah, easy done. No problem.
Now we're going to try and think about like what kind of staff at the hotel can get us further down.
It seems basically this research facility in the hotel is a separate entity. It doesn't really talk much about the hotel itself in the blueprints. It talks mostly about, well, entirely. It's just the entrance is in the elevators.
You need to get the right
You just need a card. You need to locate someone who works there.
Alright.
Once we're there, I can take a closer look at like their magical defenses and see if maybe I can get a spirit in to follow somebody from inside.
Yeah, sweet. Okie so at this point, you guys are going to have to make your journey in which you guys need to look spick and span for that. You guys are taking a limo, and I'm guessing you guys will have your sins at the ready. Did anyone want to make any obvious disguise checks to make themselves look different or anything like that? Or look more like their sins if their sins look different from them or anything like that? I don't know.
Rating 4 sin should look pretty much dead on.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm just wondering if anyone's taking any extra precautions is all.
I'm still carrying my hidden pistol, so that might help.
Yeah,
I definitely have my...
Yeah, I mean, guns won't be illegal in this area. You just need your licenses, which I'm assuming you guys have. If you have any like silencers and stuff like that, you want to get rid of those because those are illegal. If they do find your weapons.
Only weapon I have on me is the combat knife.
Yep. So to get into the enclave itself, you guys are going to have to go through a checkpoint. So yeah, at that point, you guys drive over. It's in downtown in the middle of Seattle. Heading over, this section is kind of walled off. You guys are heading into the corporate enclave area, where these enclaves are all kind of near each other, and it's just kind of these sectioned off small parts of town kind of thing, each of them owning to different Big Ten corporations and stuff like that. You can see one for Ares, you can see from Wuxing and stuff like that. You eventually get to one that is for Neonet, and upon getting to the gate, in which you are pretty much beeped in immediately. At this point, when you guys get in, it's pretty much the guards kind of walk over. They're wearing like a yellow and black uniform kind of thing, similar to Neonet, and they just basically ask for check out your sins, stuff like that. If you have any guns to declare, they just kind of show you over to or any other restricted arms and stuff like that. Just head over there, declare that immediately. Obviously, we'll have to see licenses and stuff like that. And yeah, so at this point, I would like you guys to roll the rating of any licenses or sins that you guys have. If the rating for your license is the same as your sin, just roll it all at 1, just to make it quicker. And
does an adept license come into things?
Just roll that. If it's the same rating as your sin, just roll that with your sin.
Yeah, they're all the same. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it 2 times rating?
Yeah, 2 times rating. Sorry.
Yeah, I got 4 hits.
Yep.
I'm going to use Edge to reroll all fails.
4 hits.
I got 3 hits in total.
And Matthew, what'd you get?
I'm still trying to figure that part out yet. Sorry.
All right, I'll give you a look. You have a rating sin. It is down the where is it? Fake sin. John Everyman. Lol, that is a stupid name. It rating 4.
John Everyman.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
you
just
roll 8 dice.
oh my gosh. 4 hits. 1-1.
All right. Easily passing through your sins and stuff like that. Do you guys declare your arms, or you guys can try to sneak them through? I'm guessing you declare them. As long as you have
declare mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
pretty
going to
much
declare
everyone has
that I have
access.
licenses,
Yeah.
field licenses for my job, for my fake sins.
Yep. Well, they easily scan you guys all through, say everything's all spick and span. You get some casual quips of like, "What are you doing here?" kind of thing. Does anyone answer? What takes you through Horizon? Not Horizon, sorry, Neonet.
No, I'm
Does anyone
just
answer?
saying meeting.
Yeah, meeting someone. Yeah.
We actually heard about this great hotel and we decided to check it out. We're actually staying there a couple of days to see what it is, see what it's like.
Okay. Clemsig's not that great, one guy says. Either way, you guys get back into the limo and you head on inside. So as soon as you get in here, anyone that has an AR display or uses them, immediately you are bombarded with a large number of spam and stuff like that. And the area around here is heavily augmented by that, seeing as Neonet is the corporation for, well, the Matrix. They were the ones that initiated the God Initiative, which is great fun for deckers. So at this point, you guys are then eventually taken to the Klemsig by your little limo driver, which at this point he will leave unless you need him anymore, Bluey.
Yeah, I did. I'm just when you said like little limo driver, I imagined him to be a midget, and now I want him to be a midget.
He could be a midget. Why can't he be a midget? He could be a dwarf, or he could just be a midget.
He's a gnome. He's a gnome. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's a gnome. Yep. So he looks like a child.
Yeah, he looks like a child driving my limo.
He's driven around by a hobbit.
Yeah. So is he going to leave, or do you want to hire him for the rest of the day? Even though you haven't been paying him, but whatever.
I pay him like let's just say I put extra in my lifestyle, and that comes out of it.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
I tell him, don't leave too far from the area for too long. Just go home and do what you need, but stay around. I might need you.
He just kind of says, "I'll try to take
So then-
jobs nearby the area," because he lives for a
Yeah,
he
do that.
works for a limo company. So
Yeah, it's freelancing, of course. Yeah.
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 So
I
he
say,
says,
don't stray too far.
yeah, he says, I should be free if you do need me. You will have to obviously pay for the extra "I need you right now" fee.
How much? Oh,
It just
yeah.
depends on the job I'm taking.
Yeah.
As he smiles and then leaves.
that's
Basically, pay for the job that he's on if he's in the middle of a job, which may or may not happen.
Yeah. So.
Alright. So you guys leave and then you head inside the Klemsig. Like one of the guards said, this hotel isn't super amazing by any means. It's not like, this hotel is used for workers that are coming here from overseas. It's not great. Though it does look professional nonetheless. It's not dingy by any means. It's, it is a corporate hotel. You guys quickly check in which you guys then get taken upstairs by, a bellboy, that kind of thing. If you guys have any luggage, I'm not sure if your character's even bothered with that. I don't know.
Do they check bags?
You probably. No, basically. No, they probably wouldn't.
Yeah, okay.
Unless
Yeah,
you're not going overseas, so they don't need to check them. So.
Right, yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Yep. I mean, you guys are cleared to carry firearms anyway, so there probably would have been like a little beeping go off, and then it's just kind of a check of your licenses. All right, you're cool. And you guys will head upstairs. Let's say you guys are on like the 10th floor. Floor number 30, room number 32. Done. You head on inside, and you're in a large hotel room for 4 people. 2 double beds. Bum bum bum.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
All right. So what do you guys want to do now?
Well, first of all, I claim one of the bed for myself, and I'm like, the other person can sleep on the floor.
Well, there's a couch in here, so you could use that.
As they're picking beds, Ghost will move over to the couch and sit down. I assume there's like an end table, and
Yep.
he'll lay out the data chips for everybody and say, "I've got some information on the facility."
First of all, judging by that this hotel isn't amazing. They don't have cameras in the rooms because I've seen a couple in Shadowrun that do.
Yep. Make a perception visual check to check, or you can make a matrix perception check with your comlink. Either one.
8 dice. Let's have a look. Ugh, 1 hit. Bleh. If
There
anyone
does
else would
not
like
seem
to,
be any cameras in this room.
What?
If anyone
the
else
roll
would-
matrix perception.
That would be a computer plus intuition check.
Well, yeah, my regular perception is a lot better than that.
you know, Matrix Perception's really good though because it works differently. It go like
You only need
Yeah.
one hit unless they're running silently to see them. That is
I
the
have
thing.
2.
On matrix perception,
yeah.
Yeah.
there is not any cameras in this room, but there seem to be cameras in the hallway.
Oh, okay. That's as much as I needed to know. I just wanted to know that we're safe to talk in here. But what about? Does that
Anybody
include
have any-
microphones? Because
I mean, you could just go in the hallway and see, and just look at the cameras to see if they have microphones. I mean, unless you know the make, it might be difficult to discern that.
I just don't want shit happening inside this room. It's okay.
Oh,
Dennis can
inside the room,
continue.
no. I mean, unless you guys are screaming so loud that your plan that it seeps into the hallway to the cameras with the microphones on them, you should be fine.
Yeah. All right. I let Dennis continue with what he was gonna do.
So yeah, after they make their quick check for cameras, he'll lay out the information and, as well as giving him the data chips, kind of go over the background of what he found as far regarding, you know, the missing persons, the technomancer research, and how the data cuts off about the time that the child went missing, and explain that their blueprints and the layouts are on the data chips.
Does these plans tell what the employees of the research facility look like?
No.
No.
And to get to the facility, we need to use the elevators. Is there
And
a
the key card.
specific elevator with a key
It
card?
seems
And
that every single elevator in the Clemson Hotel can be used to get down there. So there is actually 3 entrances. There is a service elevator and 2 elevators that are used around the hotel
All
itself.
right. And we have to like swipe the key card a certain way, which
Yeah. Like, it doesn't even look like there is a
So that
key card slot for the elevator itself. It's basically, it was told, like, it was described in the file that you just hover over the keypad and it should work.
All right. So the job that I see now is we need to find someone who could carry a key card.
Well,
And
I can take a look on the astral and see if there's by chance anybody I can maybe follow.
I mean,
Depending on
having astral defenses is probably a good idea to look up as well.
Yeah. Let me, well, they're kind of chatting things over. I'm going to go take a look at their magical defenses. Go
I'm just
astral.
going to sleep now.
Yeah. I'm going to go lay on one of the beds.
What, the one that Blue wants to be on?
Quick, hide his body. Don't do that. He could die.
All right.
My spirit will find you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually project and take my spirit with me as we go take a look down below.
Making a sensing check.
3 hits.
Okay, with 3 hits, you are immediately, as you go down the elevator shaft, for what you assume it is. It's hard to discern in the astral. You're immediately just met with a big, fat, ugly astral barrier. Just boom. As soon as it goes down lower than what you would assume is the basement area, just a big, fat astral barrier. And just by looking at the thing, it seems to be a force 6.
Whoa. Okay. Well,
Did
that was a quick trip. So.
Well, you can bypass it through stealth.
Yeah.
There's just certain rolls that I forget.
A charisma
Yeah.
plus magic check to bypass the barrier.
Yeah.
But it's a high rating. That's tough.
Yeah, my charisma's not the best.
Didn't do the broken charisma mage because dwarves don't have charisma.
Yeah, I know. It's like, of all the mages, I am not the one to do that.
You could try to dispel
Yeah,
the
no.
barrier, but that is super obvious.
Right.
Yeah, I think they immediately know.
Yes, 100% know that you're doing that if you're dispelling the barrier.
Right. Now, correct me about the barriers. Like, am I able to? Okay, I can't pass through without either like forcing my way or trying to sneak through it astrally. But what about physically?
So, you going physically through it. So your spirit can't move through it, but you can. So, unless you're dual-natured, going down this shaft. So obviously this is the elevator shaft. If you're going down this, yeah, no, it won't do anything. As long as you're not astral perceiving while you go down it.
Because otherwise, I'd get like stuck with the elevator. Okay. All right. So great. Spirit sign. That'll come. Okay. That was more of a. Okay. I guess that was a short trip, so I'm gonna head back up to my body.
I mean, that kind of thing is very standard for underground facilities. Is just putting a small astral barrier at like the entrance. Just
That's not very small though. Oh, I guess I should ask this.
Yeah.
Most astral barriers, mana barriers, they're dome shaped, correct?
well,
There's
the
no
thing with this one
circular.
is that it was only a small shaft. It was only it was a shaft of an elevator, and it just was a square area of an astral barrier. And because you can't actually move through the ground in astral, that's the only entrance. I mean,
Right. Okay.
and each other shaft, because you can go to each other elevator shaft because there's 3. They all have that. Each one has a barrier there.
All right. Well, at the very least, I definitely will. After checking all 3 shafts, I'll head back to my body and inform the guys that they have some very powerful mana barriers blocking my way, and I do not believe I'll be able to sneak past them. And I will actually ask you guys with the blueprints. There was no other entrance, not even like an emergency exit for them on the blueprint.
I don't know. I mean, there could be other entrances that are secret, but they'd be well hidden since we have to go through the ground.
Right. So I'm not going to be able to enter.
It'd be very silly of them to have only elevator exits in case a fire breaks out in there, but
That was my
I mean, if there were going to be exits, they would be located in the basement level of the Clumsic Hotel. If there were going to be.
so to get in there, we need to look like staff of the hotel, which I can take care of for myself at least. And we could do this by getting room service.
How far below the hotel is the facility?
Couple stories below.
And
There's
the
like a couple
lowest
stories
level
of
of the
basement
hotel
levels.
is the basement?
Yeah, seems to be some kind of service basement area. In the astral, it's difficult to tell what the hell is going on in there, but
Okay,
Does
so...
anyone have,
have what?
I was gonna say, is anyone good at unarmed?
I think I might be. Unarmed attack, yeah. Full 6. Yeah, I think I'm okay for unarmed attack.
Yeah. You seem to be.
you're good at blades.
Rank 6 is good.
I'm 13 and unarmed.
Oh, you're
So
better.
that's pretty good training.
Do you have any stun spells, Dwarf Mage? Chris?
No, I'm not much of a combat mage. My main offense is spirits and throwing things at people.
Mhm.
So
I
You
I'd
might
rather
just
like
knock
not.
people out. Does your spirit have engulf?
my combat spirit would, yes.
Yeah, engulf knocks people out.
Oh, okay. I thought that actually
Problem
killed.
is, dead men tell no tales. So
I mean,
that's
you could
the
just
best
kill
part
them.
as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's that.
I could, but the thing is, like they go missing. Like there's cameras, what room they were in last, and they haven't come in, like left.
You
That's my
wouldn't
only
have
issue.
much time, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I could help with that is I don't know how well this would work, but create an illusion of him leaving our room and like heading down the hall. So at least at the very least, we weren't his last stop.
That would work. If you could make him, like, disappear in an
Yeah.
area that doesn't have cameras.
Yeah. And another thought
But like,
too about
that's,
if we enter an elevator, like I can make the camera illusion that there's nobody in the elevator.
Yeah.
Even though we are.
but like, I mean, yeah, that's a cool idea, and I'd definitely consider it. It's just that still doesn't really like he will be missing after a while because your illusion can't last forever, and they're gonna start investigating. So we need to still make haste after we did that. So I'm just kind of not consider that yet.
Yeah, that would
And-
be.
Well, if
Yeah.
we were going to make a move on somebody, we'd want to do someone that was fixing to go off shift.
Yes, someone who's not meant to be at work for a bit. That's the best one. Does this place have a bar?
Yes.
A hotel
Yeah,
bar?
it is a bar and a restaurant, yeah.
Because we've got 3 days here at least, and we could always extend it, so we probably
Yeah.
should take our time rather than rush.
Another
Yes.
thought I had is, even though I can't enter into the facility, is it possible to have my spirit watching for when the elevator comes up? Like
Certainly
somebody
can.
comes, and then at the very least, we now know of a target coming out of the facility who would then have to have a key card.
Yeah,
That's a
you
very
can
good
easily
idea.
find someone that way.
Okay. So I can. I mean, we don't have to. Yeah, I guess I should do that with my Earth Spirit.
Yep, that'd be a service to do that.
Yep. He's got like 5, so I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Love bound spirits. Okay. I'll send off Rocky to go do that. Yeah, I'm assuming he'd be doing that on the astral, not the material.
No, he does not need to
Manifest.
materialize for that.
Yeah. I don't know, seeing this giant rock with arms would be kind of like, what is that?
It's just sitting in the elevator, just.
Ace, you seem to be pretty good with people. Perhaps you can find out
Have a bit of a word.
information regarding like shift change or whatnot.
Yeah. I could do that in the form of flirting with someone at the bar. Be like, when do you get off of work? Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna head down to the bar.
Yep.
And, just order whatever drink that's probably covered by staying here. I imagine. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You guys are charging this bitch so much.
I know.
Just
It's
like room
so fucking
service.
generous. Like,
Room service.
I mean, if we don't get no sun back, we've really ripped her off. Yeah. So I'm assuming the staff kind of do all of the jobs at once, kind of thing. They do what they need to. Is that how this place kind
What do
of
you
works?
mean by
Or
all of the jobs at once?
like room service is also like works around the bar as kind of waiters or chefs and stuff. And I'm not saying like the same person would do everything. Oh, wait, I'm saying it wrong and I'm getting mixed up. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about, Louis.
Yeah, no. It made more sense in my head when I was thinking about it, but it really doesn't.
People would have
make
one
sense,
job.
to be
You're
honest.
you're a bartender. You're a bartender. You're a room service
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
You're a room
yeah.
service
I
guy.
know. I just went full retard. Don't worry.
Your brain just exploded. You're like, "Duh."
Never
This is
go
what
through.
happens when I'm tired. Okay. I went full retard.
Well, I mean, you
Well,
can
if
easily
you're
talk to the
looking-
bartender. Like,
Yeah, and if you're looking for other ways to make contact, perhaps we could order room service, tip whoever brings it up well, strike up conversations, establish
That's
kind of
probably
a relationship.
I might do that actually. I might order some room service for everyone. Yeah.
Yep. What do you
I
order?
might just a sea platter each. No.
A seafood platter each.
I'm actually gonna.
I
If
just-
I believe it's morning, right? I'm gonna order a breakfast.
Yep,
Yeah.
done.
Some eggs and sausage.
I want 2 sausages, please. Anyway. Yep. So you guys order room service. Eventually, someone comes up. When they
Alright.
get there, they're a young lad.
Yeah, I say no.
Let's say dwarf.
That's okay. That didn't take as long as I thought it did. Good work, man. Yeah, it's morning, isn't it? Huh? Busy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's always busy around here. People coming in and out, flying in and out all the time. He says as he starts
God, you must be.
on the tables.
Yeah, you must be. You must be tired. When did you rock up? When did you start, man?
He just kind of laughs and he says, "I'm finishing my shift."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's lucky. I let him bring the platter into the room.
Yep.
I
He
like
brings
the
it in.
little. I'm like, all right, fellas, he's just finishing.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is.
And then I let him. I say, now you can leave. Will you be working tomorrow?
He says, yeah. I mean, if you want me to bring up your stuff again, if you like my service, he says, kind of. I
Yeah,
sure
no,
can.
no.
Make sure that happens.
You're fast, so I reckon I'll put a good word in for you. So
Okay.
same time tomorrow morning, I'm hoping.
Yep.
All
And
right.
he
So now,
leaves the room.
so yeah, I'm like, we better not act now because then it will just be it becomes a shit storm because we're not prepared. We're like, oh, what are we doing?
Yeah, no kidding. Well, when he comes back tomorrow, I could use chicken shock ammo for my pistol. Try and stun him.
Oh, that's a good idea. As long as we have some kind of stun.
Hey, Tom.
They're still loud though. I imagine they're still loud because they got gunpowder.
Oh,
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, sorry.
The Empire is calling. Will you accept the charges?
Dun, 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 dun.
Someone said, "Hey, Tom."
that was actually me. Sorry, that was my work calling. Quick question: how long does an allergy effect last?
An allergy, as long as you're in contact, then I guess kind of a little bit after. Why?
Because I kind of forgot that I have an allergy to seafood.
How large was that platter?
Next morning.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this morning I'm probably not feeling very good.
Oh my god!
Oh, you'd be shitting for days. Oh my god.
I actually have a friend who's allergic to seafood. That's kind of the reasons I chose this. And I'm sitting here looking over my quality. He's like, "Oh shit."
A
I
dwarf
like how you
addicted
guys-
to seafood that's allergic to it.
Oh, that is the best.
Hang on, I'm trying to look up the average food allergy duration in real life.
I mean, what is it, mild or?
It's a mild, which is the minus
Okay.
2.
Yeah, milds is just the shits and stuff like that. It's nothing serious. Oh god. You have like severe
You're dying.
die.
It's just that it's looking at
I mean,
going,
to be
"Oh,
honest,
crap."
it's the next day. You'd probably just have the horrible shits. You wouldn't be affected.
Okay, just wanted to be sure because I'm just now realizing it and going, "Oh crap, should be affecting me."
You're sleeping on the couch.
I'll be in the
by way.
can for a little while, so you guys let me know how things are going.
Oh, man, that is stupid.
From
Oh,
Which is
From
perfect.
my
We'll be right back.
street knowledge roll of me being familiar with this hotel, do I know if there's any illegal activities that go through here, like gambling, prostitution, or anything like that, that the mafia might have a finger in?
What'd you get?
Should I just roll again to see for that specific information? I believe it was a 4.
Mhm.
Or would you rather I roll again?
Well, if you rolled 4 on your check,
Okay, yeah.
so this place, the mafia doesn't have their fingers in any pies in this place. This is an enclave, but there is actually because prostitution isn't really illegal anymore. As a whole, it's actually very legal in the Shadowrun world. But there is definitely prostitution, and just by looking around the place, you're pretty sure you did see some corporate escorts around the place with some rich people and stuff that were traveling in and out of the hotel. If that's what you're meaning. And I mean, around this kind of place, there'd be drug trade around here. There'd have to be someone selling drugs here. Like, that's just got to happen. Or at least
So
someone,
I guess
someone selling drugs, whether or not it's in this hotel.
so. I guess what I'm gonna do, uh, Ghost is gonna go down. I assume there's like some kind of lounge bar type area,
Mm-hmm.
and order drinks, sit in the corner, and just kind of watch and look out. Kind of, look for those activities. Just see if I can see who's, selling drugs, who the prostitutes are.
Is there a roofie type truck?
Roofie. Yeah, I mean, you guys could easily get roofies.
Yeah, basically the type that makes them just not remember the previous number of hours after they've been knocked out.
Mm-hmm. Makes them all just drugged up and shit.
We should-
I mean, I don't think there's one in the book, but I
Yeah.
mean, roofies would still be a thing.
Like they exist now, so I don't know why they don't. Yeah,
If anything,
I
that'd be
mean,
better.
so because yeah, because we could totally roofie this guy up. Like he knocks off shift, we forcefully give him the roofies, make him just knock him out. He doesn't remember who and what happened to him in the previous hours. He can't
Find
go.
a check after hours.
Yeah. I could be gay, for all he knows, and he could be too. And we
Who
could
knows?
spark a lovely romantic relationship.
That would be weird. Anyway.
It's
I would
not
love
weird,
it.
Thomas, because anyone, it's normal. It is normal, so don't make it bad.
It's not bad. Anyway. If you
Yeah.
want a romantic relationship with the young dwarf man, you can. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop you, Bluey.
Just stay away from me.
I want you to roleplay our love. And I'm gonna try and have sex, and I want you to roleplay everything.
So, can you please roll me, Dennis, your perception check as you're watching in the bar?
Six hits.
Alright. So you quickly are easily able to see the ones that are possibly escorts, corporate escorts. But you actually do see something quite interesting. One of the people, someone's kind of sitting in the bar, that kind of thing, and you just basically see someone that is actually a part of the hotel kind of come up to this guy and have like a normal conversation type thing, give him something like a room key or something, and then quickly slip under the table something else as well. And then you actually watch the guy as he heavily tips this waiter.
Wait, where was this?
In the bar, he was looking for people that are doing drug deals. He just saw one.
Oh, I want to get some roofies then. Let's do that.
So this employee, is he working in the bar or?
Yeah, he's working as a waiter.
So I'm going to watch him for a few more minutes to see if he repeats this activity.
After about 10 minutes or so, he does it again after doing some normal work. You're not sure where he's getting. He seems to be going up back, and then just kind of coming out and then doing the drop and then leaving.
So after witnessing it again, you said that he goes into the back after he meets with the people?
Hello?
You're muted.
I'm muted.
All right, sorry. So yeah, he goes into the back, in the kitchens area.
Is there, I'm not sure what the setup is. Is there any way that I can move to kind of intercept him?
Easily.
Okay, then I'm going to do that. The next time he comes out, I'm going to move to be there to intercept him when he comes back, when he's heading to the back.
Yep, when he's heading to the back or when he's coming from the back.
Actually, it'd probably be better when he's coming from the back, I guess. Hoping that he's carrying something.
Yep. So eventually, after about 20 minutes or so, he comes from the back. Kind of walking. You can see that he's kind of looking around, trying to find exactly someone, and then he starts walking that way, and you can easily intercept him.
So yeah, I'll kind of like slide in front of him. Excuse me, how you doing?
He says, "Good. Do you need anything, sir?"
Perhaps. I was curious. Is your employer aware of your fine work here in the bar?
Well, of course. I'm one of our finest employees, he says.
Your customers sure seem to appreciate your work as well.
Well, I've got some regulars, and they like to tip me quite well. We're good friends.
Hmm. I don't suppose those tips are related to the gifts that you provide them.
At this point, he's been trying to push you away from that, and you can kind of see his eyes kind of roll just a little bit as he tries to keep himself, and he's just like, well, I'm not too sure what you're talking about. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave right now if you don't need anything. I've got someone that I need to give.
That's fine, but then I will probably have to ask to speak to a manager to get more information about this, unless you're willing to speak with me for another couple minutes.
He just kind of goes in closer to you, whispers in your ear, and he just says, meet up back at the alleyway in 15 minutes.
Very good. I'm looking forward to our chat. And I'll give him a friendly pat on the shoulder.
And he moves off quickly.
And once he does, I'll kind of step back and get on the comms. I've made contact with someone that's, I think, dealing drugs or some kind of substance to customers down here in the bar. We got a meeting set for in the alley.
All right. So, what is everyone else doing at this point? Rocky is in the elevator waiting for someone to go down. He has not seen anyone yet. What's everyone else doing?
I'll come out of the bathroom, get on the comms, see, like, do you need any backup?
So Dennis, are you picking up? Are you doing the roofies run, or are you doing something else I've missed? Wait.
Well, yeah, I'm doing that, but I'm also hoping to get some information too, because if he's, may have seen something or know something more.
I'm just trying to think of what I can do to be useful.
I can provide some backup if you'd like. Ghost.
Yeah, and that's why I radio everybody, because just in case it goes bad, I don't really know what he's planned.
I am pretty good at talking, so I guess a couple of us can show up.
Yeah, it would be good for, because I'm better at, like, intimidating and shooting people than making conversation. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pulse, what are you thinking of doing, man?
Right now, Are there try and look for any like security guards around the place and just keep an eye on them as much as possible. Just get to know their habits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the security guards in the lobby pretty much stay there on like a small rotation around the place, just watching the place. Really, it's nothing amazing or spectacular. There aren't any massive holes, but there aren't any. It's not like they have a big close on anything either. Just standard security.
And security. All right. And I guess probably go with the guys to the
To the meet.
yeah. Provide my version of backup.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So, eventually, after about 15 minutes, you guys get down to the back alleyway. You head to an area which he told you to go to. It doesn't seem to have any obvious cameras around the place. And eventually, you see him come out back, chuck some trash like away, and then he walks up to you guys, takes out a cigarette. He says, "What do you want?"
I don't know if Ghost wants to start, but I can start if he wants. Yeah, I'll just say, no, good, my friend, told me about you. I'm in need of some roofies.
Oh,
Not
he gives
for
you like a wave of.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I thought you were gonna fucking blackmail me. I don't have to deal with that shit right now. All right. Yeah, I can get you whatever you need, man. I've got some decent contacts. I mean, roofies. I don't exactly have that stuff on hand, but I can get it for you.
Yeah, tonight, preferably.
Oh, easy, easy, easy. No problems.
Whatever money that is, probably real cheap, but compared
It'd
to
be
normal
like
drugs, but
20 yen or something.
50.
It's not much.
Yeah, I'll cover that, whatever. Well, and yeah, now I'm not sure what Ghost exactly wants to ask him, so I'll let him take over, and I'll just be there for talking. I'll just give him. I'll help him. I'll give him bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
So once that business is transacted, Ghost will move forward. Also was hoping that you might be able to give me some information. How long have you been working at this place?
3 years, he says.
And I assume that with your extracurricular activities, you interact with a lot of people.
He says I interact with a lot of people. What do you need to know? Of course, that'll cost you, unless of course this is a blackmail.
No, this is straight up business. I've got the creds. If you've got the information.
Mm-hmm. What do you need to know?
First of all, you talked about regular customers. Is there anyone that you've noticed that's regular here that may not be, like, have a room but is here often?
Well, I mean, just kind of looking around, looks a little bit more. Are you talking about Ixnay on the, as he just points kind of down?
Ghost will pull out a cred stick. I don't know, would be good. Let's say 500 credits.
Yep.
Slide it over and hand it over to him with a nod.
He takes it, and he goes, "Well, let me tell you this. Ever since I've come here, there's always been strange people coming in and out of this place. Usually around 8 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock at night. People come in and out, different times. They don't work at the place. They don't have a room. I mean, and that's about it. I don't know where they're coming from. They don't seem to be delivering anything. They look like normal businessmen, that kind of stuff. Workers. I don't know where they're going.
I'm gonna
Also, we sometimes
cut
get
in
these
and say none of them are.
Sorry?
Oh.
Go on.
Oh, you continue because you actually thought you finished.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he just said also sometimes we get some strange deliveries out back, stuff like that. Stuff that's not meant for the hotel. And, we just get told to be quiet about that kind of stuff. But, I mean, they don't pay us well enough, as he smiles. Hence my extracurricular activities.
I exactly does the delivery go down? down because I'm actually quite aware that you need extra access things further down.
He shrugs. I don't really work in that area, but I've been around there now and again, and I've seen some strange looking boxes. If you want to know more information about that, you might want to talk to the people that deal with the deliveries.
Yeah, I'll be alright because they
Got a
obviously
name in particular?
have a few
He
extra.
tells you to look for Henry.
Yeah.
He's the not the dock master, but the loading bay master. He's the dude that runs the
Is
place.
he
Probably know anything, something, if it was anything.
is he a customer of yours? I laugh a bit.
He actually nods. Yeah, he likes psych.
Ah.
That's some
Sorry.
good stuff.
Oh, which one was that doing again? I forget.
Plus one
Perhaps
intuition.
you could make.
I pull one out of my jacket pocket. I mean, this.
Yeah, that's the one that helps with
Sustaining.
sustaining, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I have a few on me.
Ghost, you were saying something?
Nice.
Perhaps for
Alright, that's
of
very
course,
interesting.
a fee for your
Maybe-
time. You could make some introductions for us. Take us to meet this man.
Well, I mean, I can introduce you, but I've got a feeling he doesn't exactly want to talk about what's going on down below. So I'm not exactly sure who you people are, but I can assume you're not here for just drugs. So, yeah.
Yes, that's a fair assumption, but just like we're not interested in disrupting your business, I would hope that you're not interested in disrupting ours.
No, I mean, you just paid me 500 credits to shut the fuck up, so I think that's exactly what I'll be doing.
That is good to know.
At this point, he just kind of says, if you want to head to the learning bay, I can introduce you if need be, but I mean, you could just head down there. The place is open most of the time. He just tells you it's like round the back to the right in the alleyway. That's where most of the cars and vehicles enter and stuff.
I'm going to ask him a
for the
question.
food supplies and things.
Is this pretty much the only place you deal from?
Yeah, he says I work here and I deal on the side. I mean, to be honest, I'm earning more from dealing than I am anything else.
Basically, I do have some need sometimes for psych. Do you have a contact back in maybe, or a contact number for yourself?
Well, he just says, well, the people that actually sneak this in, well, they supply me with the stuff. He just kind of, once again looks around a bit, comes close to you and just kind of says, Yakuza.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll go talk to Henry then. Thanks.
How long will you be around for, in case we need to speak with you again, if we have more business?
He just kind of says, my shifts are from 10 till 6.
Very good. Appreciate your time.
Mm-hmm. He says he works pretty much every day, and you can hear him some moaning and mumbling about low wage as you guys walk away.
I was trying to get me a drug dealer contact.
He can give you. He just kind of shout out. He can give you the contact number of his guy if you need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Done. You can have a Yakuza drug contact if you want. It'd be loyalty 1, connection 3.
That's fine.
All right. So at this point, what's the plan, guys?
I guess go talk to this gentleman if
Henry.
Ace, our superface, can be present.
Yeah,
I
once
have
he
a few
gets
tricks up my sleeve as well.
Superface dropped, sadly. We'll wait for him. So it seems that people enter and leave at 8 and 6. So it seems that your spirit probably is going to be waiting there for a while.
Well, I mean, if I pull him back and then send him later.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well leave him.
Yeah. Now,
Is
can
that
I
8
actually
a.m. and
communicate
6
this
p.m.?
far?
8 a.m., 6 p.m., yeah.
Am I actually able to communicate with him since it's like even from where he is right now?
It's like a telepathic communication, yeah.
Okay, I just wasn't sure if it was how far the distance was on it.
I'm not sure either. It's very vague in the rules. So.
Well, I'll tell him to kind of relax. It'll be a little bit.
He growls in an
Just
angry,
chill.
earthen voice.
Sorry about that. Internet just dropped.
Welcome back.
The rest did we make?
We were waiting for you to talk to Henry.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're not sure.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
what time he dropped out, but we finished the talk, and he told us where to find the guy, so we wanted to go talk to the guy.
Yeah, it's just it's the loading bay
'Cause-
master. It seems that this guy obviously knows about what's going on because he's the one that runs that. Not Doc, sorry, he's the one that runs the loading bay. So.
Because basically, we could get his key card off him. That's basically what I want to use him for. If we pay him enough, or we just steal it off him.
Yeah, try and palm it off.
I can try some magic as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll fight us one too. We'll just
We'll
have
see
to feel him out.
Yeah. I mean,
Which actually reminds
we'll
me.
see how
Tom,
things go. To be honest.
influence. Is that something that's like verbal, or is that just
Mental. You just have to see him.
okay? So I don't have to say anything out loud or anything like that.
Nothing.
I didn't. Wasn't sure
all
if it
Shadowrun
was one of
spells, you
those-
don't have to move or say anything. You just kind of go, "Ugh," and you look at them.
I didn't want it to be like Jedi mind trick or anything like that. So.
Yeah. You will
Alright,
give us the key
question.
card. Yeah?
What's up?
What's the question?
I know that for obvious reasons I needed to remove the silencers from my guns when we came in, but I would I have been able to sneak them in otherwise?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think in your luggage.
Okay.
Yeah, I was
They
kind of hoping
didn't-
so. But that's why I asked about checking the luggage because I might have some explosives in there.
Preferably
made a
we won't
mistake.
have to go that route, but
I'm just prepared.
that seems
The
to often
reason
be
my
the
name
case.
is Come on,
I
Ghost.
usually
You remember the
very
boat?
discreet.
You remember the boat, Ghost?
As much as I try to forget it, yes, I do remember.
Okay, so, yeah, you guys can go to the loading bay and meet Mr. Henry, whatever his name was. I can't remember. Henry, yeah. Or you can do whatever you wanted to do. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them to see Henry. Except I'm gonna go ahead and give a little magic aid to this one, and basically just plant a single suggestion in the victim's mind. Just, I guess, single suggestion be like, "You really want to help us with
Yeah.
anything."
Okay.
So roll.
Yeah, you guys head down to the loading bay, and there it's fairly busy. The alleyway here is much larger. It seems to be an actual road kind of entering in. There's a bunch of trucks, food trucks, all that kind of stuff, delivering and all this kind of stuff. As you kind of get round to, like, because the large loading bay doors, you can start to hear the sound of a very large, angry man kind of shouting and directing everything as he kind of walk around. Which this area you're not really meant to be here. You kind of see a rather portly-looking orc man wearing, like, high-vis vest, that kind of stuff, just kind of ordering everyone around and that kind of thing, and just overseeing the place. And there you can see quite obviously in his name badge, Henry. Other than that, there's still quite a lot of workers around here.
As soon as I see him, I'm basically gonna cast influence on him. Force 3, 7 dram. Capped out at the 7 hits because I actually got 9.
Yep.
I got 4 hits on the drain, so I'm good.
So you kind of look at this guy, and then you can see him kind of furrow his brow and rub his head. And then what do you guys do? And what was the suggestion, by the way?
You really want to help us.
Sorry, what I was blank
I was
minded
gonna
there.
let
What was going on?
Face- I was gonna let you chit chat, Henry. He's the loading.
So yeah, you
Yeah,
guys have gone
so-
to the loading bay, and as soon as you guys are seen by him, which you guys probably start walking towards him, he goes, "Hey, how are you guys?" Comes up to you. "I really want to help you, but we can't be here. Come into my office." and you can he looks confused, and he just kind of like tells you guys to come to his office. You guys go up a small walkway and get inside. He goes, sits down. So I really want to help you. I just don't really know why, but I really want to help you. What do you need?
All right. I said, now we're aware of your relationship with whatever the other guy's name is.
I
and-
don't give you a name, but yeah.
Yeah, and I said, and from what we understand, is you have something that we want, and back, we just don't want, basically we don't want you to be telling people about it, but if you could give it to us, it'd be great. And that said thing would be a certain access key card.
I mean, I got plenty. Goes up to a safe quickly that's just behind him, puts his kind of fingerprint on it, opens it up, and just starts pulling out security key passes. What do you want? You want? Like I said, I really want to help you guys. I don't even know you. Who are you guys? I don't know. Man, I'm crazy right now.
The one for the elevators, hopefully, if you know what I mean.
The elevators? Well,
downstairs.
there isn't really one needed for them, unless, of course, you mean... Wait, how do you know about that? He looks at you guys very suspicious.
We're business partners.
I don't remember us being business partners.
No, you, the higher ups. They said to come to you to get a key card.
I know that I really want to help you, but I don't know how you know this.
Because
right now,
we have
the key card.
Because we have relationships with people downstairs, and they told us to come to you to get a key card.
Make yourself your con check, fast talk.
Yep. 22
Just find it
dice.
funny how none of our guys are questioning because I didn't say what I was doing.
7 hits.
He looks at you, very suspicious. I really want to help you, he says once again. Puts the key card, gives to you, but I said, I'm probably going to lose my job. But I really want to help you, as he just lets go.
Well, we'll make a deal. If there should be trouble, you don't mention us, we won't mention you, and you would have helped us, which you really want to do, and you'll still have your job.
Maybe if you look like you knocked me out for it. Yeah, he nods his head. Yeah, that'd be
I mean,
better
if
than I
you
won't
really
lose my
want to
job.
help us.
I really want to help you.
Well,
I
I
don't
mean-
mind if you knock me out.
I've got a thing of roofies coming in, so I can do that for you.
Yeah, just
I think
sneak
he
one
wants
into my
to do it
coffee.
now, not later.
What was that, Matty?
Alright.
I think he probably wants to see this thing like get knocked out like now, make it more believable instead of later.
We don't need to get the key card right now. We can leave and come back when we have the things, I reckon.
Yeah, fair enough.
I reckon, yeah. I mean, we could knock him out now, I guess.
Influence
Like,
is a
punch him
class,
out.
We could take it right now and arrange for our friend to deliver him a dose in his drink
Yeah,
once
like,
he's procured the merchandise.
maybe. Or we could, like, literally just punch
I
him
mean,
out.
if we
could
knock him
try
out
that.
now and he's found,
'Cause He's not
Yeah.
gonna be resisting.
I'm still carrying my gun with stick and shock ammo. I could just shoot him and shock him now.
I think that's
Right,
still
but if
allowed
someone
though.
finds
It
him-
goes bang.
incapacitated, then that's going to alert them that something's going on.
Yeah, knocking him. I'll even say this to him is like, yes, knocking you out shouldn't be necessary at all. None of this is going to be noticed.
Alright.
For all
I think it would
for all
be
you know,
better.
we snuck in and stole it. Yeah, we snuck in and stole it.
Yeah. His eyes move up, kind of looking at the camera in his room. Tell you what.
No.
Eureka, can you create an illusion of like us stealing the
The illusion of knocking him out.
all
or
that?
something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Stealing it. No, stealing it's better. Like having him like turn his back and something like that, or hold him at gunpoint even.
But again, if we do that now and someone's monitoring the feed, that's going to kick off
Oh, you're
alarms
so
and
right.
security.
Fuck. Yeah. Oh, this is panicky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
I'm just gonna whisper to the face and go, just tell him that we wiped the camera feed.
Yeah, we can wipe the camera feeds. Don't worry about it.
Oh, good. And he gives you the card.
Yeah, I honestly don't care about this guy anyway. He's just a pawn.
Well, thank you very much. Anything else we need, guys?
I don't know.
We got the
Can we have some delivery uniforms? Delivery staff uniforms?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I really want to help you. He says, like, holding his brow again, like, why do I want to help you so much? I just really do. takes a swig
problem
out of
is-
his flask.
We don't know where this guy lies after the spell like comes off, so he could just call them up straight away.
Well, I'm not quite sure how exactly it works, but well, I guess
He-
it's the
he
suggested
might-
phase after a number of
Because
minutes.
when it wears off, he could get fucking angry and just tell them what happened and just alert them all. So I reckon we should lure him to a secluded area and kill him and then move fast. I think that's probably our next step. Because I think we've got everything we need. We just need to move now.
The only thing, what is it going to tell him? That we came and asked for something we shouldn't have and he just handed it over?
Yeah, but
I mean,
he
we
could be
didn't
like...
threaten him, we just asked for it.
Then again, he is underpaid, I'd imagine. And we could give him a handout and be like, it's alright, lay low for a while. I think that's the best case. I'm going to hand him 2,000 credits and be like, shut up, lay low, you never, like, get out of here while you can.
pretend it's a normal day.
Take the rest of the day off.
He just says, yeah, I want to, yeah, all right. And he kind of gets up, and he points towards the camera and says, I'm really worried about that camera. That records sound, man. Like, I really want to help, but I gotta go. I got the money.
Oh, they record sound, that's right.
Don't worry, we'll get it wiped.
Oh,
Don't worry about the camera. We'll deal with that.
but they know everything now.
And he starts walking out of the loading bay. Some of the workers are like, hey, what's wrong, boss? He's like, I gotta go. I really wanted to help them. And he just kind of walks out.
They record sound, yeah. Fuck.
Most cameras record sound.
Oh, I get... Yeah, they do. It was something we should have probably taken care of. Oh, well, I think that's a thing we should move. I think that's a... Time is of the essence.
But
Yeah.
wait a couple hours,
Huh.
someone could see that.
Yeah, because people aren't actively reviewing footage everywhere.
Right.
No.
So
Yeah, I think we should move. Yeah, I'm assuming he gave us clothes. Like, delivery men clothes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He probably
So
would have
we
told you
can
where the locker
quickly
rooms are, to be honest. Like, there's
so we
locker
can-
rooms, you need this key card to get into it. And he's now going to go on a short holiday with $2,000.
Uh-huh. And now, I'm gonna roll a disguise check once I put these on and change my face and hair and voice into him.
You probably
You
have to
guys
pad your
didn't see
clothes
this,
a
by
bit.
the way.
This guy was a bit big. He was a big orc, so you'll have to pad yourself and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's part of the disguise check, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
doing all that as well.
You'll be getting a -4 because it's a different race. So.
Hooray, I helped in a social action.
13.
You critically succeeded, by the way. He critical glitched his check.
Oh!
Alright, I'm going to initial edge this, so
Sure.
that -13, -4, 9 plus 2, 11 edge. Wait, that didn't do it, did it? Yeah, it did. Oh, that was rubbish. That's so annoying. You don't roll any 6s. You're a 3.
Okay. So where are you changing, by the way? You'd have to do it somewhere private, maybe in the toilets or something, or...
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Are you an elf or
I
a
mean,
human to
cameras
begin
are...
with?
That's a secret. I was a
Okay,
human
what did
as
you
far
do?
as you know.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, the problem is, like, cameras have been watching us the whole time, so if you put an illusion that we walk out in the same clothes, kind of thing. We walked
So
into the
you guys
bathroom all together.
Yes. Yeah, the locker room, bathroom area where the where the people working for the working people, and then you guys are just going to head in there and change your clothes, and then make an illusion of you guys looking normal coming out.
hmm
I can do
I
that.
reckon we could do that.
All right.
Is there a specific size force I need to do this at?
Probably not.
It's your
I
choice.
don't think you need a 12-meter. You want at least 3-meter radius, I think, to get everyone. Probably. So at least force 3.
Okay, I'll do force 4 just because I can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I got 5 hits, so that caps it at 4.
Yep.
And I got 4 hits on my drain. Yay.
Okay.
Are we heading to the elevator after this then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are. So which elevator did you guys want to take? So there was the main elevators, and then there was the elevator near the loading bay, which was the support
Pyramid.
elevator type, the back end, more or less, where they bring in everything.
Well, if we're delivery people, we want to do the loading bay.
Yeah.
Plus, it's closer.
So you guys kind of head around there, looking around. You guys find where the loading bay area is. You guys probably find one of the more stranger, dodgier looking boxes, or whatever. Unless you guys aren't going to bring anything down with you, you guys just going to stand in there and go down, or...
We'll bring something with
No.
us. Bring something with us.
All right, sweet. So you guys, just grab anything that looks appropriate, I guess. And this kind of area of the loading bay / mini warehouse they've got down here is definitely more secluded and stuff. And just by looking at this, like, they're in like proper lock boxes and things like that. The stuff in here, so whatever it is. And you guys get into this old service elevator, get in there, and kind of flick the key card. I'm assuming you guys are all well armed enough and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and can I cast spells once I'm through the barrier?
Yeah, you want to do it once you're through. And Matt, what did you say, man? I couldn't hear you very well.
Yeah, I've got my armor, got my guns, got a combat knife, got my combat knife, got pretty much all my gear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
and
wear
that's
like
the-
my armored. I could wear my armored suit underneath, and I've got like my ballistics mask kind of hidden under my padding, kind of thing. So if need, like so like when need be, I'd just be like, all right, armor on.
Cool.
Is any of y'all pretty slow?
I mean, if you guys actually wanted this ruse to work, everyone needs to make a disguise check. But right now, you guys are probably just going to be busted as soon as you're saying
Well,
it.
can't he? If he can do illusion, can't he just alter our appearance through that?
Yeah, he could, yeah.
I'd rather he could, but like people can also willpower to see through it. I could give
Yeah.
you all leadership like checks and give you like a shit ton of bonus dice to each of your fucking rolls. If you
They
want.
were directing us how to put a disguise.
I could make the disguise check for you. I'm rolling for disguise. I'm roll. It's like
Yeah.
11 dice. I'm rolling 11 dice for my disguise check.
I don't even see it on my sheet.
Well, if we can do both, it's the more the better. Barriers people have to go through to be able to figure out who we are.
You could assist me, and then I get bonus dice to your
You
disguise
get a
check.
skill in it to assist someone, so if no one has disguise, you roll
Oh,
it just by yourself.
I got 4 disguise.
I've got
Oh, yeah.
disguise medic.
Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? There. Yeah, totally covers us.
Everyone's just gonna disguise. Okay, I'm doing Dennis. Dennis, you roll your check and tell me how much hits you get, and I'll get
Two
that many
hits.
bonus dice. 2
I
hits,
got
so
2
I'll
hits
roll
on my roll.
13 dice. I got 7 hits on your disguise check. So wait, no, sorry, that was with the edge button. That I was like, wow. I got 6 hits on your disguise check without the edge button.
Wow.
Dennis, you're looking pretty good. I've only got 3 hits, and I'm quite scared. How much edge do I have actually? Because
Matthew, did you
I've
want to
got
roll
3
your
hits.
yourself? You've got 9 dice, so that's pretty good.
9 dice.
I've got 11, and if you give me bonus
7 hits.
dice,
How many hits?
you got
7.
what?
7.
Oh, you're fine.
Whoa!
You're fine.
That's heaps.
Yeah, you did. Okay. All right. You don't have any ranks of disguise, do you, Chris?
Nope.
Someone else could help me though, because we could both be
yeah,
working on them at the same
Matthew could
time.
help
couldn't
you.
we?
Yeah, Matthew, roll
Yeah,
disguise
Matt.
again, and tell me how many hits.
And then I get those.
Yeah, he gets
It
this
says,
dice.
roll 9 dice again.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, 7 again.
Whoa! What the?
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, Bluey, you get 7. Oh wait, no.
7.
What's the mental
No,
limit of this
6.
character actually?
Oh.
Mental limit is 5, so you only get 5.
Okay, so that goes to 9 plus 5, 14. 3 hits. Not so lucky on that one either.
As
I've
you
got 3
two
hits as well. So.
Tag team on me. I'm just like, this is really uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah. So I am now Henry.
Yep. So yeah, by the way, Bluey's character looks like an orc now. He looks like Henry.
We're
Okay,
just regular
Poor
employee
Henry.
who's helping Henry out.
Henry, man, he just wanted the help. Look what you guys did to him.
Oh, he's probably gonna die.
He'd definitely be arrested after this. So you guys get into the elevator. Let's say you've got like a sack truck with just like some like random boxes on it or something. As you guys swipe the card, and then kind of a ding of like a green light kind of comes up, and then the thing kind of closes, and you start going down. This happens for a bit as you guys are kind of sitting there. You're kind of standing there, and you kind of look up, and there is a camera in this elevator, and it's kind of, you can see it kind of focusing and unfocusing, looking at you guys as you guys have been stopped for about 10 seconds now. And then,
Stopped. Oh.
And then, yeah, you're down the bottom, and then a voice inside the elevator just goes, "You're good to enter." And then the doors kind of open.
I was like, oh no.
Yeah, if they wanted like some kind of passcode or something, man, I was just thinking that. I was like, ah.
Alright, poof. Keep it cool, guys. Let's keep going.
As you guys enter, you enter into a small a small warehouse kind of thing, and storage room, and about 3 guards start walking over to you guys. They're armed with submachine guns, and they have like a full body armor kind of thing. They don't have the helmet or anything, and they've got the Horizon logos and stuff on them. And as they're kind of coming down, one of them has like a pad tablet type thing, and they're saying, "We didn't know that a delivery was coming down. What's going on here?"
Oh, this one was one that was meant to come earlier, but it was late, so we're bringing it down now.
Flicking through, he says, "I can't see it here on the registry." What are you doing, Henry? What's going on?
Ah, I was just doing my job. It was meant to come earlier, so it's under the earlier order, but it didn't come. I told one of the guys earlier. I thought he would have told you.
He looks at you, scratching his head, and he goes, "Is something wrong with your face, Henry?"
I don't know. Is there something wrong with your face? That's kind of what. I'm not pretty enough for you.
When
He kind of laughs and he says, "Sorry, there's something weird about it." Anyway, who are these guys anyway? New recruits or something?
Yeah. That's alright. They're cool. I've already done all the background checks necessary.
You said there was 3 of them, and they're armed. Are they currently pointing their weapons
They're
at
currently
us?
armed. Yes. They don't have them pointed at you. They have them kind of like that. They wouldn't have them on you or anything. That'd be stupid.
You have your silencers on them, don't silences,
Yeah.
don't you? Yeah.
At this point, they just kind of say, "Well, put the stuff there. We'll look into it more. Thanks, I guess, Henry."
Yeah. Basically, I flick you, Dennis, and I'm like, all right, we're doing this.
As they say that, I move to do that with what I'm carrying, but I accidentally bump into Henry and drop whatever I'm carrying, towards the guys. And as I kind of stumble forward, I'm gonna go quick draw for my pistols to pull them out.
Yep. If you succeed on your quick draw action, you will get 2 free shots, or 1, depending on what you want to do.
I also hope you have a knife or a blade on you, Pulse, because they're quiet as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
Do you have a knife?
Yeah, he's got 15 dice to knives.
And I have a combat knife I can fling.
Yeah, so like if you guys kind of, I'm assuming we had kind of like a little bit of a plan beforehand before we did this, before we walked in the elevator.
I did want to cast some spells after I passed the barrier, but that kind of happened quick.
You could have done it while you were talking.
Yeah, I saw him
really?
talking, but his mic was muted. I didn't know what he was.
Oh, oops. Dang it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do it now.
Yeah,
Like,
just roll it up and
rep
put it
kind
down
of.
you got. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't mind. Like, you guys had time in the elevator, because casting spells doesn't take long. It takes 3 seconds, so...
Oh, right. Okay. Okay then. I'll just put it in the chat real quick while you're doing the other thing.
But yeah, Ghost, what'd you get in your quick draw check, man?
So I was checking on that because I had to look up because I also have the rapid
Reaction
draw.
plus your gun skill.
Okay, that should be pretty good. Reaction.
Do you have quick draw holsters or concealed?
They're concealed quick draw holsters.
Yeah, then you need 2 hits instead of 3.
Okay. And
So it
I
should be easy
have
for you.
the rapid draw, which lowers the threshold by 1.
1 hit, you succeed.
Yeah.
Just make your attacks. Yeah, just make your attacks.
Okay. You said I
You're
get 2
fine.
attacks?
If you want, if you're splitting your dice pool, I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because you're dual
have
wield,
to
I don't know
split
if you
your
want to. I don't know if you want to
But
shoot
then
once
again-
or shoot twice.
Are they armored?
Yes,
Right.
quite heavily.
But
Cold
is
shot to
their
the head.
heads is their heads armored?
No.
And what would it be to aim for their heads for minus?
There isn't really a rule just for aiming at unarmored parts. There was in 4th edition. I mean, we
But
could do
it's
the
a
rule in 4th
headshot.
edition where you have to take minus their armor to your check to be able to hit unarmored parts, which would be a minus 14.
Wow.
Oh.
Well, let me see here. What's AP 17?
That was the rules in 4th ed. There is no rules for it in 5th, but we can do that if you want.
I guess.
Or you just take a minus 4 to hit to get a plus 2 to damage and just shoot them.
Because I mean, you might just do enough damage in the first place.
Yeah. So
They don't get to react, so...
Yeah, you could get a lot of net hits on this.
what am I looking for? So I need the dice roller.
How much edge do you have, Dennis?
I haven't used any, and I have 3, I think.
Alright.
Yeah, maybe. I guess that would be a good time to use it, right?
Yeah. I don't know if you need to initialize. How big's your dice pool normally?
Without being split, it's 22.
Yeah, that's. I mean, then if you were to minus 4 to that and get plus 2 damage, 18 dice, no reaction, net hits to damage, I reckon you have a pretty good chance. But then again, if you split the dice pools, 11, but then you plus 3, so 14, you'd have. Sorry, no, you'd have 25 split, a 12 and a 13 dice pool with exploding 6s.
Okay, so yeah, let's do that. So it'd be 12 and 13, you said?
Yep.
Wait,
and
no,
both would-
when's the minus 4 apply? Sorry, I didn't factor in. Does the minus 4 apply first?
It applies to both because you're doing 2 shots.
Sorry, yeah, so minus 4 to each of them again. So
What's
you've
the
got,
minus 4 for?
Cold
If
shot
you want
to
to
the
shoot to the
heads.
head.
Okay,
If
I
you
have
want a
a
cold shot.
That I have Strive for Perfection, which lowers that to 2.
Oh, okay, so it's only -2 for +2 damage. Yeah, that's not
So
too bad.
you'd have 9. One dice falls 9 and 11, and then have exploding 6s if you did the initial edge way.
Okay, so I've got 9 and 11. You said.
Yep.
So
9 on 1 with exploding 6s, and then the 11 with exploding 6s. Yeah.
4 hits on the first one,
Mhm.
and 5 hits on the second one.
All right, what's the base damage of your weapon and your AP?
The AP is here we go. It's damage 8 and AP -5.
As you fly out with your guns at lightning speed, shooting one guy straight into the face, the other guy gets heavily injured. And now I want everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, I don't want Bluey and Ghost to both know that I got improved reflexes on both of them.
How much? What do they get extra?
4. So +4 to your reaction, but also plus 1d6 to your
Ooh.
die.
Wow.
Yeah, I cast it. The plan was
Supercharge.
me, you, and Bluey. I was going to try to do all 4, but I was kind of like, that's a lot of time, I feel like.
So that's +4 plus another additional dice.
Yeah, just 1d. Yeah, +4 and 1d6 to both Bluey and Ghost. I only cast it at Cat Force 4, so I couldn't go any higher.
Pulse, your initiative is 12 plus 3d6, and you just get the total, by the way, man.
I got 28.
28 for Dennis.
Yeah, Bluey, if you didn't see in the thing, I initial edged my own improved reflexes, so...
Oh. Cool. Alright, so I'm on 18.
How much did you get, Pulse?
18.
Awesome. And they got 16, so they're probably
34.
dead. 34. Okay, you're first.
Yeah, because I had 11 hits on the initial edged one on me.
Oh, holy!
I
Remember, you
rolled
can only get
23
maximum 5d6, by the way. I'm not sure if you know.
Right. No, I do. It's 11 plus my initial 6 plus the 5d6, which I rolled 17.
Oh, wow.
All right. So, Mega Dwarf Speedy Gonzalez, you're first, man.
Okay, and you said one of them is still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're
And one's
taking the
injured.
appropriate minuses, by the way, from all your spells that you're sustaining.
Yep, -2 because Psych reduces to
Yep,
1 each,
Psych.
and mine is a focused concentration.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
cool.
2 left. One that's uninjured and one that's injured.
Oh, there's both
Yeah, it's
still
still
alive?
alive. Yeah.
Because there was 2
one
alive.
died.
There
Well, there
was
was three. There was three. One died instantly because he rolled dismal on his armor check, and the other guy he was injured horribly, and then there's one guy left.
Okay, I guess I'm going to go for the injured one just to play it
Yep.
safe, and I'm basically just going to open up the little... Well, we're in delivery thing, so it's like... And the combat knife, I'm literally just going to fling it from the belt straight to him. So... Nice. I'm going to... Sorry. So I'm going to force 4
Yeah,
with
sure.
7 dram. Okay, well I can't do 11, so 7 hits, capped.
You get 4 net successes. How much damage is that then? So
That'd
plus
be-
4 damage to your normal.
13p with an AP of -3,
Okay then.
because it's 9p, yeah.
Straight into the head. The guy's dead instantly. And there's one guy left, and then it is who got 28. So that's Denzel's, not Denzel. Jesus, Dennis.
So, is it still 2 left? I'm sorry, I missed that.
One left.
One left.
Okay, then, yeah, I'm going to guns and do called shots again on him. Because I forgot I have another one that basically the one that halves it and then one that subtracts 2, so it'd be 0.
Oh
Minus.
wow! Oh, you've got that combo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you won't have the initial edge bonus, so it'll be 22 dice, 11
Yeah.
each, and then
It'd be
Yeah.
11.
no, yeah, 11, just
Oh.
flat 11, because there's no.
9 hits on the first one,
Oh,
Jesus, you guys roll like gods.
and 4 hits on the second one.
All right, so I'm gonna roll his dodge check. He rolls that many. Oh, he got one hit, so that's. What's the accuracy of your gun, by the way? Is it 9? It isn't 9, is it?
8.
8. So you still
You
get
got
7
8
net
hits.
successes, and then 1 net success on the other one. AP minus 5. Boom! Well, sorry. The guy goes quickly down, and as that happens, the ringing of starts ringing through the entire facility.
Well, at this point, I'm going to slip on my ballistic mask.
I pull out my mask on. It's like payday. All right, let's go. Put your mask on.
All right, just for this sake, I'm going to be using the same initiative the entire time, guys.
Oh,
I'm gonna pull my knife out of the guy's throat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Ahead of you, by the way, the 2 doors that were there start to close, kind of thing, as the alarms are going out. Is there? This is the doors to the rest of the facility. Is there anything that you guys are going to try to do while this happens?
I wonder if
Try
there's
to
any...
run through them, I guess.
Try to run through the door.
How fast are they closing?
With a gymnastics check, you shall see. They're not closing super fast because they're large doors. You should be able to run through if you're fast enough. That will be a gymnastics check or a running check or anything that is good for movement and dodging and running, if you can think of another skill.
Can I negotiate my way through?
No. You run up to the doors and tell them, hey, you stop.
Can I levitate?
Levitate probably won't be fast enough.
Actually, I guess this is more of a technical thing. Is it possible to use a physical barrier or levitate the door to stop it?
A physical barrier, yes. Levitate, and probably not strong enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
the
I'm going
physical
to
barrier might
try the
be-
physical barrier and block the door. Like, put kind of like a pillar, like, so that we can still, of course, slip past.
I
Yep,
think
so you guys
it's
all
gonna be.
start running, and then the dwarf is like, "Bah!"
I think minimum 4-6 in my opinion.
Yeah, you want high force with this because the base force is a structure rating. You want
Right.
that high.
Well, I can control its size by its force. I can use 7 dram to set the limit.
Okay, yeah.
If you got reagents, you can just go crazy.
Yeah.
on them. Force 12.
No, I still don't want higher than my my magic, which is 7. So, whatever. How big? I force 3 for the size, and then 7 dram.
Well, the force is the structure rating, and so is the net hit. So I mean, you want a high force as well.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah. So
I'll just force 7 it.
Yeah, you can force 7, but I would allow you for the wall to be like small enough. It's just you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. Well, I got 7 hits. So.
All right. Are you forcing 7? Did you say?
Yeah. So I got to take.
Oh, that's right. You've got magic 7. It's not. Yep. Cool.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. You create an incredibly powerful barrier. Just this, like a pillar of force, straight onto the door. Like making you just hear the grinding of the gears just as it's trying to, and then eventually like a crack and they fail.
And I take 1 stun drain from that.
Oh wow, that's good.
5 hits out of 6 drain. Psych gives me a boost in my drain. So.
At this point, are you guys going to head through the doors into the rest of the facility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as soon as you guys enter through here, it enters into a T-junction. At this point, you can see all the other doors of each entrance kind of closing as well, leaving in scientists and people and stuff like that. You can see them getting down on the floor, and all the security and stuff kind of holding up their weapons, pointing at the doors and stuff. There are three ways that you guys can go, but you guys don't know the way to go. So you guys know that you guys need to go to the door on your right. Right now, it is locked because this whole place is in lockdown.
Is there a terminal?
There is a terminal next to it.
I'll try hacking it.
Do you have hardware? What do you have, Pulse?
Does it have keycard access?
It does.
So let's try our keycard.
Burn.
Oh, it's been cancelled straight away. There's a hacker on the other end. Yeah.
I can try to hardware the.
What about the dead guys' bodies?
They have keycards on them too. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try all 3 quickly.
all fail.
So hacking
Fuck,
it would
I'm
be
just-
with hardware.
If you just wanted to kind of jury rig it in a way, and it's more or less you're trying to hotwire it to let you in. But
I can
yes, it
give
would
it a
be.
shot.
It'd be it'd definitely be or hacking. You didn't really have any hacking skill, by the way.
I have hardware.
Matthew.
Hardware. That's the
Yeah,
reason I was asking.
hardware's fine because the thing is that you guys can assume this place is on lockdown. There's no doors that are going to be getting open at this point.
Does 4 hits do anything?
4 hits, you rip open the panel and you start like fucking with the wiring and you rewire the thing. Some sparks happen, and then the door's hinges just kind of like the lock kind of unlocks, so you guys could open the doors by pulling them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Logic mage. I got a few computer and hardware skills.
No,
It's
that's why
worth it,
logic
man.
mages are good.
Okay, who's gonna lift the door?
Oh,
Oh wait, it's a normal door. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It's like it's like a little bit of a security door, but I mean a normal person could move it. It's not hard.
Okay. I was thinking
Does
the
it slide open like an elevator door, or is it just like a regular?
Yeah, it's like
door?
a slide open elevator one. I mean, you'd probably need 2 people to do it pretty quickly though. You'd like just.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna
pulse
kneel
you guys.
down.
Sorry.
Huh?
Wait, sorry. I thought you guys were opening it. Never mind.
Well, I was just gonna get in a ready position with my pistols drawn because we don't know what's on the other side of the door.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. Pulse and I will can just slide the doors open, and Dennis
Yeah.
has the guns at his ready.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast armor on myself just in case.
Oh yeah. Did you finish? Are you going to be sustaining that wall, by the way, Chris, or is that one disappearing?
Do you guys want me to keep that up? I'll ask the group.
It may be. Wait, but the gears cracked and failed. They said. If that's the case, then we don't need
I'll
to
take a
sustain it,
closer
'cause if the
look
gears
before we make a decision. Do we feel like we could lift that if the thing was gone?
It would need probably most of you to help, or a powerful levitate spell to open those doors when the gears are broken.
If it's a
Okay.
levitate spell, we'll
I can
yeah,
manage.
just
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll drop it.
manage.
I'm not taking that minus.
You drop it, and luckily it doesn't move because you did break the gears. So
Oh, sweet. Okay, and then
I was just wondering if you're dropping it because you get like another -1 otherwise.
yeah, I know. I was at -3 with those. Armor. Okay, cool. +7. Sweet. Drain. Okay. All right. Well, I cast the armor, force 2, 7 dram. I get 6 hits. Resist the drain.
All right. Cool, no problem. Okie. So at this point, you guys have opened the doors. Inside this room, from what it looked to be some kind of like chemical storage room slash like just like a chemistry lab of some kind. As soon as you guys open up inside, there doesn't seem to be any guards. Instead, there are 2 very flustered scientists that have their hands on the heads and they're on the ground.
all right. I tell them, basically, I just say, what's going on in here? What are you doing? We're here for information, basically. I'm trying to just. I suggest not doing anything. I want to see your hands in front of you at all times. If you try anything, there'll be a bullet in your head.
Make an intimidate check.
Yeah. Skills. Intimidate +2 because is it mental intimidate? Or
Yes, I'd say.
yes, yeah. So 21 dice, 11 hits.
All right. They just immediately like, what do you need? As they kind of put their hands on the tables and they don't move. Like, what information
Yeah,
do you need? Just get
I'm
out of here.
I'm gonna shift back. I'm gonna slowly shift back to my original kind of alias form, and I'm gonna crouch in front of them and I say, I need information, and I want to know what's being run here, and I also want to be able to find out files on past test subjects.
They just kind of say you need to head to the data labs. As
Well, then you're
they just
showing
say
us.
they're, the guy just kind of goes, okay then, as he kind of stands up.
Well,
like waiting, like don't shoot me kind of thing.
Yeah, both of you walk in front of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab one by the back of the neck and walk him in front of me.
Mhm.
With my pistol pointed at the back of his head.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be bringing up the rear then.
Yep. Rear guard, good. Alright, we move,
Okay.
like, with haste.
Yeah, so pretty much every single one of the doors in this place has been locked down, but you guys are going to have to do what you normally do, like rip out open with the hardware kind of thing to get into the next area.
Yep. Well, maybe one of the scientists would know what they're doing. Better.
I mean, if you guys force the scientist to do it, one of the scientists just goes, "Yeah, we're just going to have to jury rig this thing for the locks to fail. If you can get the panel open for me, I can do it."
Yeah, we can get the panel open, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy. You guys did it before. You just ripped it off. I mean,
Alright,
the
yeah.
scientist doesn't want to do it himself because he's a weak bitch. So yeah, I mean, they can easily do it for you if the dwarf doesn't want to. I'm
I
guessing
got
the dwarf
3
doesn't
hits
care.
on hardware.
Yep, dwarf just walks over, just fucking does it himself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like, maybe they could do it easier, but whatever. It's fine.
I actually tried saying it earlier, but I forgot my mic was off. Sorry.
Yeah.
All good, all good.
So you rip open the panels and you enter in. You go through a few more rooms with a bunch of scientists, and you can actually see, like in other rooms that are nearby, like guards kind of thing that are trapped in the lockdown rooms as well, just kind of shouting at you, pointing their guns and stuff. But they can't shoot you through the windows; they're bulletproof. Like,
So basically, I do the same rundown. I walk into the room, I say, anyone tries anything funny, and they are going to die no matter what.
Mhm.
I want
so
you
you
all
guys
to go on the
taking
ground.
Sausages.
Yeah,
I'll
basically, I'm
be
just...
holding some grenades to help sell it.
You just got a grenade out, like.
Does anybody act
yeah.
up or try to run or anything, or are they all pretty much cowering?
I'll fling
They
it out.
cower immediately, and they follow exactly what you guys say.
Yeah. All right, so I tell one of the scientists, I say, I want you. I have the data chip from, like, that the wife gave me, and I say, I want you to put this, put all the information on here. That you can. No, actually, I don't care about the rest of the information. I just want to look for that name, that one name that we know.
All right, so you guys are looking for the kid.
Yeah.
Billy Hansen.
Billy the kid.
All right, Billy the kid. Okay, so that is kind of, as soon as you kind of say Billy Hansen, you can actually immediately see on the bunch of, you probably picked up 6 scientists at this point. Some of them definitely look like they know them, like that kind of look of like, oh, Billy, kind of thing.
Then at this point I seize the moment and I say, well, then I think I struck the nail on the head. Talk.
One of them just kind of steps forward, like not looking in your eyes. The other guy's gone to the servers in the data lab and is starting to download the files. Anyone could kind of watch them to see what they're doing, and they are doing it. And they just kind of say, well, Billy's an interesting one. He got relocated about 6 months ago to a more secretive facility. I didn't even know where it is.
Well, that's really
an
fucking
interesting one.
inconvenient for you. That's really inconvenient for you.
I'm going to shoot him in the kneecap.
You shoot him in the kneecap, drops to
Oh my
down,
God.
screams in pain.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys are like, what the fuck?
I just
the computer's
start
like,
shouting.
download faster!
Yeah. I start shouting. I'm like, I try and portray that I'm actually angry, even though I really don't care. But I'm just like, basically, this is really fucking annoying. I wanted him here. You guys have fucked up. You guys have fucked up.
I'm gonna levitate
No, when
a
you-
grenade in front of him.
Yep, sure.
Just like, oh god.
They look terrified.
Yeah.
None of
spill
you
the
have any
beans
idea
on the
where
mix.
the kid was sent.
It should be in his files. And they said you
Is
have
everything in the files?
everything should be in the files.
What about the facility? I want to know everything about the facility.
It should have it in his transaction records, like his transfer records. Sorry.
what security details and everything of that facility? I want to know everything that you know.
One of them just
About
says
it.
they're heavily encrypted, and we don't even have the encryption codes.
I get really angry. The guy that's like screaming with his knee kind of bleeding on the floor, I just give him a couple kicks on the ground just to show that I'm really getting, yeah, no. The thing is, right, they all know who we are as well, and they know our faces, most likely, through camera
Yes.
feeds and stuff, so they're going to have to... I also say, to the dude on the computer...
Well, I'm
all
wearing a
cam-
ballistic
all-
mask, so they can't see my face.
Yeah, but previously we were in the hotel and stuff. But I say to the scientist who's at the computer, I say, all camera feeds, destroy them of the last week.
He just kind of looks at you with a scared look on his face. This isn't where the camera feeds are kept. That's in
I
the security
fucking
room.
find them and do it!
This isn't on here. They're across the other side of the facility. He starts crying.
And you can't access the system from here as I level my gun at his forehead.
He says, "I don't know how to hack. This is anyway. This is like a closed data server."
Well then, one of you are going to have to do it eventually. We'll get back to that as I readjust myself.
At this point, Pulse, can you please make me a perception check? Because you're probably like on watch kind of thing.
Yeah, perception, visual.
Yeah, visual works. I know,
One in
probably.
one in bracket or one out of bracket?
Do the one out of bracket because your visual won't come into this. This is a hearing one mainly.
Okay, and 9 at 5. That's 14. Must be doing it wrong. 14 hits.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Have you got edge ticked?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so in the middle of your screen, oh, I don't know what you've done. So you're hitting 9 dice, or what's your check? Sorry, 9. Yeah, 9 dice. You're clicking 9, and then down on the bottom where this says hits, it should say the number of hits you're getting.
Yeah, alright, no, press 9 again. 9 hits.
Wow.
Really? So on the numbers above that, it says everything is 5 and 6.
No, that's the thing. I've still got like 4, 2 ones.
Where's your target? Okay,
Target
in
number.
the middle of the box, there should be like a drop list, and that number should be a 5.
No, numbers
Yeah, it
should
should
that
be a
a-
5.
Okay, no, it wasn't. It was 1 the whole time. So.
There we go.
It was looking for everything.
Sorry.
Let's have him do all our rolls.
Yeah.
What can I say? 1 hit.
All right.
That's a bit more.
So you guys
That's a bit more
continue.
realistic.
Sorry.
All good.
That's all good.
That's
That's all
fine.
good.
People have made that mistake before. Okay.
All right. So, all right. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what our next move should be because, like, witnesses can.
Have they got
alert
all
the,
the stuff downloaded? Or are they
Yep,
still
all the
working
stuff's
on it?
downloaded, and he hides you a hard drive. He says the data stick wasn't big enough.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah,
But the problem is,
Can you put the rest of it
they
on?
could. The thing is, they could tell the other facility what's going to happen. So that's the issue.
How many scientists are there?
I'm gonna walk over to Ace
6.
and open up my shoulder bag, showing him a bunch of explosives. Going, it doesn't have to be an issue.
We could blow all of the shafts up and just like let them die here. We could
You
do
said
this.
there was 8 scientists?
6. Sorry, 6.
I'm just
Um,
gonna start shooting them.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as you start killing them, like you probably kill a few. Some people start to try to run.
Then we
You
start
guys
covering.
probably kill them. It's no problem. Like,
Yeah. Murder them all. Alright, but there's other rooms though that we need to just and there's guards in those rooms. We need to
We
Right.
still need to find the camera stuff.
at this point, Pulse, you're kind of near the door. Immediately, you see streaming down the hallway a collection of men in very big suits of armor.
This is the
three
part
of
where
them.
we need
Guys,
explosives.
got the company here.
At this
And
point,
I
I would
say,
like everyone to go back into initiative mode, and the dwarf is going to be at the top.
We need
Okay.
explosives, dwarf.
Okay, so I can. The door, is this the door open?
So you guys are in a very small room with a bunch of data servers. There is the door that you guys are in. You guys have ripped it open, and the corridor probably extends about 5 meters. And at the end, there are 3 people, which they can barely fit in the hallway itself because these hallways are quite small, in large, almost looks like power armor.
I feel like, dwarf, that you should reckless cast fling on 2 grenades if you have them.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Yeah, I think you're probably
So-
the only one that deal damage to these.
Reckless casting adds 3 to the drain, but you can do you just go
Yeah.
whack whack 2 of them.
Question is, do I use frag or high explosive? Because I have both.
High explosives.
Probably high explosives.
Okay. So yeah,
If they've got
basically.
a lot of armor, you want high explosives.
Okay,
Yeah.
so basically, I'm gonna move to an opening the door, pull out 2 grenades, just hold them in my palm like this, and then they just fly out. I guess technically one at a time, but okay. So reckless casting. Here we go. So first off,
You may take a fair bit of stun from this though.
And I'm guessing at this point everyone hides behind the doors and stuff.
Bunkers down. Yeah.
Oh man, the chunky salsa these guys are gonna get.
I don't know
okay.
what kind of armor they're wearing, but I don't want to risk it.
So I got only 3 hits on the first one,
That's a direct hit. That's what you need.
and 7 hits on the other one.
That's
So-
an even better
And-
direct hit.
Okay, and then I got.
And here comes the drain.
Yeah, the drain on these being, well, technically I would have
Plus
only needed
3.
Kathy's at force 1 because of the size of the grenade, and I used 7 drain.
Force 1, that would mean that the highest net hit is 1, unless you're using
With 7
drams.
I have 200 drain.
Oh.
I'm keeping track of how much I'm using, but
Oh,
yeah,
sweet, yeah. Well, by the way, you only ever need 3 hits with a grenade, by the way. 3 hits is all you need.
yeah.
It's a direct
Oh,
hit. Grenades don't get net hits to damage because they just explode. So,
right. Okay. So, I mean, if I cast it at force 1 with 7 dram each one, well, I guess I could have used 3 dram according to what you're saying. Whatever.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
fine.
you-
By the way, 3 drams each.
Yes, each. So that would still put it at a force plus 1 for the drain, so 4 drain each. No, force plus 1. It's 2 drain. Still, I'm only resisting. 3 hits, 4 hits. So, yeah,
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm fine.
You throw the. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I
Is that you?
basically I pull it up,
Levitates them.
hold them with my hand, and then just fling them. They just fly out from my palms.
Yeah, the one with 7 hits flies with incredible speed, sliding right under the first guy's legs, hitting in the center of them. The third one hits the guy in the chest. And then I'm assuming you're using wireless to make them go off straight away. I'm assuming you're doing that? Yeah, good.
Yes.
Because otherwise they take a turn. I generally assume you
don't.
can do that, though. So
Yeah, where?
they just explode immediately as you activate them with your comlink. Boom! The sound is incredible. As you duck behind cover, the blast wave shoots through, probably getting some shrapnel and stuff on all the fucking scientists you guys just executed.
Cold.
Probably after clearing your ears from the momentary tinnitus, you look around the corner and you just see, this chunky salsa. It's like dip made with human parts and armor.
Who
And
brought
all
the
the
chips?
glass and even some of the walls nearby are heavily damaged.
Oh, wow.
You say you know how to make an impression there, Rekka.
It's about time I get to blow something up.
I mean, 1 grenade could have done fine, but I don't know what kind of armor these guys
No
are wearing.
sense taking chances.
I'm gonna,
To be honest, 2 grenades were kind of needed.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set about 5 pieces of commercial explosive in this room.
Sure.
So just, yeah.
I'll put a timer on it for an hour long enough to get out of here.
Mhm.
All right,
Most likely, yeah.
just
Yeah.
just covering our tracks. So we still need to find the cameras to erase our before we put the masks on.
What did you say? The facility across the street?
No, it's across this facility. It's on the other side.
Now
Okay,
we
need.
would that would be in the blueprint that we had though. We would know
Yeah.
what direction that's in.
I want everyone to make a general Shadowrunner logic plus intuition check or anything like that.
Logic percent.
Logic what? Sorry.
All right, that's
3
logic
hits.
plus
Logic plus
intuition.
intuition.
I
Logic
got 3 hits.
1 hit.
Yep.
2 hits.
Yeah, I rolled 2 shit.
2 hits, okay.
I got 3 hits.
Okay, I'm going to give you guys this one. Get the fuck out of there. That was the start of a high threat response team. If you try to wipe your information, you're going to be surrounded.
Okay,
Oh.
leave.
Shit, go.
We run.
Yeah, if you guys go to wipe your info, you're fucked.
Yep.
Right now, you
like-
guys are being surrounded as you are. Getting out of the elevator shaft is going to be difficult enough because this place is on lockdown. You're probably going to have to climb out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We have to take the elevator shaft.
Levitate.
Yeah.
You have to levitate out.
Though-
That shaft is going to be on lockdown.
Oh man. Yeah, if only we had a way to like jump from the roof of the building, because they wouldn't expect that. They expect us to go to ground floor and try to find an exit. But
Why can't
if
we
we go to
float
like
from the-
third floor, oh, we could go from like the third floor or
If-
second floor and then jump out the window.
I mean, if I'm
In a
levitating us
different
up,
direction.
well, I guess
Now,
no, that would just be me, and you guys would hang on, I guess.
as far as the cameras down here, we were both disguised physically and by illusion, correct?
I don't
just
remember
physically.
illusion being
No,
cast.
just physically,
Yeah, it's just physical.
because
Okay.
we went with the disguises, not with my spell. I didn't ever
Also,
cast it.
illusion spells don't work like that. They're hard to move around.
Yeah, okay.
Illusion is only good if it's stationary and it more
But-
overlaps.
We were physically disguised, and at least 2
Yes,
of
you
us
were
were wearing
physically
masks. So
They don't know who we are, to be honest, but like they could look at the like past days we were in the.
They could work it out,
hotel
let's
and
be
just-
honest.
Yeah.
well, but if we
Yeah.
get rid of the hotel footage, that's probably separate of this facility.
It's up to you if you want to try.
I
what I would
don't think we have
suggest-
time, guys. We need to move.
Guys, when
Well,
we
yeah,
get out of
to get out of here,
let's
we
try
need to get up to the
hire
hotel.
a-
So that's what I'm gonna start doing is running for the elevators as fast as I
Yeah.
can.
I'm just going to blurt out, hey, after this, maybe we can just hire a decker to hack in and wipe the footage from the.
Probably. That's probably.
But
what's
let's
gonna
get out of
happen.
here first, and we can deal with that afterwards. I
Yeah.
can levitate myself
My-
in the elevator shaft, and you guys can hold on if you guys want to do it that way.
You know, isn't levitate weird? Because like you can like it's 200 kilograms per force. How does that work again, Tom? Can't you like?
You can touch. If you touch anyone, they are also affected by the spell. So if you just
Yeah,
have everyone
we
hug
could-
you, you can fly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It's
That's what I-
200 kilos per force. Like with a group of us, it's probably only like force 3. If
Yeah,
that.
you wouldn't need force 3, very low force. I mean high force faster you go. So yeah.
Yeah.
Or hit, sorry, it's not
True,
force.
actually.
Mm.
Because it's force meters a second, isn't it?
It's hits times 2 meters per second. Force is the amount that you can lift.
Okay. Wait,
Okay,
hits
so
time.
you guys rush over to the elevator shaft. When you kind of move over there, I want you guys to make perception checks as you start running and getting towards that area.
visual.
5 hits.
Hearing.
Two.
I rolled pretty well.
2 hits.
Yep.
Mhm.
2 hits.
5.
All right, with a
Pretty-
5, you can easily hear the sounds of radio chatter coming from that room.
Is there another room that we can access, or is the door closed?
You could try to get to another area to try to get to another elevator shaft if you wanted.
No, I assume they're all going to be closing on every area, to be honest.
hmm
Yeah, alright. So
Breach?
I guess we can... If you like physical barrier around us as well. No.
Well,
Maybe.
well,
I don't
then-
know, we get to go.
Physical barrier means you guys can't do anything out of that barrier either. So
Correct.
It's true. I think just an explosive in the room.
basically, what this means is that they don't get a surprise attack if you come around the corner. You guys can just go in an initiative. So the dwarf goes
Yeah.
first.
Okay.
How much
So-
grenades do you have?
Okay, so where's my quantity on this sheet. Not this new Chummer version sheet is different than I'm used to. It's not listing quantities.
Hmm.
Give me nice and stats and stuff for the grenades, but where is? Let me just pull it up in Chummer, an actual Chummer.
Mhm.
I know I have quite a few, but I just used 2 high explosives. Okay, here we go. So I have 2 more high explosives, and 2 frags, 2 smokes, and 2 flash. That's all I got.
Maybe a fling another grenade in that room would be good. I don't know what's around there, but I'm scared. High threat response is terrifying.
I'm gonna actually perceive and see if how many body signatures I can see.
Alright, so on your turn, you look around the corner quickly. You see 4 body signatures, and they're spread out the room. They're definitely not as close as they were before. This room was roughly by like 5 meters across, 10 meters long, kind of thing. And they're spread out across the room. There is one dude that is sitting just outside the elevator shaft with a fucking machine gun, and then there are 2 dudes with assault rifles pointing at the door, and then there is one person that is hiding behind cover, and you can barely see their astral signature. Making a sensing check though.
Sorry. 3 hits.
Their magic. Their magic is less than yours.
Way less?
All you get is less. You need 4 hits to
Okay.
get more than that.
Alright, so we have some magical users, 4 of them. One's got a machine gun. The other
One is the one that is behind the cover. Sorry, only one.
Oh, only one. My bad. We got 1 caster, 1 with a machine gun, and 2 with assault rifles. I just relay the information to the team.
Well, we need to kill them fast.
Do you guys want me to start off with a bang?
Yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use. I think I'm gonna use just for fun 1 frag and 1 high explosive.
Mm-hmm.
Both. Again, nice.
But the high explosive, I can definitely say I'm going to be aiming towards the one with the machine gun.
Sure.
If it matters at all.
Yeah, the machine gun guy's more in the center of the room, but because of the blast radius and how far away the other people are, they probably won't get hurt that much. The frag it goes longer, but it really depends. It depends.
That's the reason I wanted to do 1 frag was because it had a bigger radius. I thought.
Yeah. Frags have bigger radius, but they give them +5 AP.
Plus, yeah.
Oh right, I see here +5 AP and -2 AP on the high explosive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
But the high explosive is -2 per meter, while frag is -1 per meter.
Right. Okay. Options. Okay. Well. All right. How about I do a high explosive and a flash?
Flash is probably better because it gives them a -5 to their checks.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
And that will hit all of them, by the way. The frag will hit all of them equally.
So
they may not take damage, but they'll take the -5.
So I reckless a flash and then high explosive.
Yep.
Sounds about right. Okay. So basically, and this is around a corner, right?
Yep.
So it's literally like my hands kind of like pop around the corner, holding the grenades, and they just fly.
Yeah.
Fly out.
Yeah. Okay. So that's gonna be. Okay. Let's just do the casting first. So. Where am I at here?
Alchemy is always fun to have to figure out.
Well, I'm just trying to make sure I'm accounting for my minuses and stuff. 4 hits on the first.
Yep, you directly hit.
5 hits on the second.
You directly hit. Stun goes in, and then the high explosive or frag, sorry.
Flash and then high explosive.
Yeah, so high explosive goes in, slams onto the dude with the machine gun, and then it is Dennis's turn.
So I'm gonna pop around the corner. Is the one with the machine gun still up?
Yep, but his machine gun has been because it was kind of on like a turret kind of thing, and it's been sent across the room. It's not near him. It's only a
How
couple
about
meters away.
the magic user, is he still behind cover, or can I see
Yeah,
him
he's
at all?
behind heavy cover. You can barely see his head. The other two are right now shielding their eyes and shielding themselves from the explosion behind cover, about 2 meters away from each other, with assault rifles. They're in minor cover.
So I can't see the magic user,
You can, but he has heavy cover, so he'll get
Would-
+4.
so it'd be +4.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he gets it.
Okay, well, I'm going
Minus the
to
flash.
take a shot at him.
Yeah. Yeah, so he technically only gets a -1. All right, roll to hit, man.
8 hits.
All right, that's 4 net successes. It's AP -5. All right,
And
you
8
fire off
for
a
the damage.
shot, slamming just into his lower shoulder. As he cries out in pain, digging deep into the armor due to the APDS ammo. All right, that's your turn. I'm guessing you then pop back around under cover,
Correct.
and then it is going to be their turn. The guy with the machine gun is going to run over, pick it up, pop behind cover, and set it up again. The two dudes with assault rifles ready their weapons, ready to fire on anyone who moves around. Mind you can't really see that. And the Magus is going to start doing something.
Shut up, Magus. The mage.
Okay.
If I'm
Now it is going to be Pulse and Bluey. You guys get to decide who goes first.
Pulse, you go first.
Alright, guess I draw my pistol and loading it with lethal ammo, not the sticking shocks no more.
Yep.
And take aim at one of the guys with the assault rifles.
Yep. So you get a +1 and to your attack, and then fire.
Yep. And so how many dice do I roll for that?
You roll your pistols. Pistols.
Pistol semi-automatics.
Semi-automatics. Yep, you roll 17 and 18 dice. Because, oh no, 19 dice, sorry, 19 dice, because you got Smart Link. And you got the +1 from that. 19.
Yep. 19. 7 hits.
Nice. Boom. Fire at one of the dudes with the assault rifles. He's going to try to get out of the way. You hit him, you get 5 net successes. Boom, you shoot him, hitting him kind of in the shoulder. He buckles down, and the other guy is actually going to fire at you as you come around the corner to shoot him.
Overwatch. Fair enough.
There's going to be a short burst, so you're going to get a -2 to your dodge.
Right.
You'll roll an intuition plus reaction, by the way. Though you do get +2 for cover, so you get nothing basically. No, plus nothing.
So initiative and reaction. So 18.
Intuition plus reaction,
Oh.
not initiative.
Intuition reaction.
Yes. Your reaction is 7, your intuition is 5, so that's 12 dice.
3 hits.
Alright, he hits you. Roll a armor plus body check. What is your armor? You got your chameleon suit, so that's 9 plus body 3 -2. Roll 10 dice.
4 hits.
Alright, you're going to take 9 points of physical damage.
Brings you down to -3. Nope. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 6. Yep.
You should
-3.
be on. Oh, you've already taken physical damage?
No, I haven't.
Nah.
You should be
Yeah.
9. That should take you to 1 damage. Oh yeah, you get -3 your attacks and stuff, but yeah.
You've got 1 box left, yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
yep.
Phew.
Alrighty, now
on
it's
my
your
turn.
turn.
What was the rule with me dropping my initiative to give everyone else initiative?
So you can,
Right.
on your action, use your initiative to give everyone's initiative up by 5.
-5 or -10?
Plus 5. No. You don't
No,
drop your
to-
initiative at all. You just
Wait, are you serious?
yeah,
Oh,
but
wow.
that's a complex action. You're using leadership to kind of order people around, tell them what to do.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone +5 initiative.
That's it. Done.
I swear it was you neg your initiative to give them initiative, but okay, we've changed.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure that's a TACnet thing.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that means Dennis is at 32, which is gonna we're at the bottom of the initiative now, so I'll work it out. So you're gonna go up to 32. Dennis is then gonna drop by 10, so he goes to 22. Mega Dwarf goes up to 39, then he goes down 29. Bluey, you're at 8. They are at 11, and Pulse is going to be at 13. Okie dokie. Now we're going to go back up to the top with the dwarf.
Perfect. How long does a summon take?
It takes a complex action.
Okay. Summon Force 7 Fire Spirit.
All right.
5 hits.
What is Rocky doing? Did you dismiss him?
No, he's
Yeah, I
outside the barrier.
Okay.
I had to leave him outside the barrier.
He got 4 hits. You get 1, and you resist 8 drain. You get 1
Ow!
service, and you resist 8 drain.
I got 6 hits, but that's still 2 damage.
Oh, that's 2. Is that physical? No, that's stun.
No,
because you get 7
Stunned him. He's got magic 7.
But now I have another -1. That's why I'm like, not again. All right. Well, do I
Doing
use
pretty
the?
good.
Do I need to save a service now, or?
Yeah. If you're using him, and I'm assuming the service is kill them.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to use its turn, which will roll it now at a -10. So what is its
Okay, I
initiative
got
going
his
to be?
stats. His initiative is 17 plus 2d6. You want me to roll that, or do you got it?
I'll roll it.
17 plus 2d6.
So he is going to be on 16.
I'm just going to
Because
cinder,
minus his
kill them.
initiative 10.
I named him.
Cinder! Alright.
And he looks like
20.
a fire elemental from World of Warcraft.
I hope you feel good. 22, so Dennis.
How far down the hall are they?
From you, probably about 8 meters? 6 meters? 8, 7?
And they're still all left, and they're all back armed.
The mage and one of the shooters is very hurt. The machine gun guy is ready to fire again, and the other guy with the assault rifle has a shot at Pulse.
How tall is it to the ceiling?
Probably not too far, probably, I guess they have to think about trolls these days, so it'd be like 2.5, maybe 3 meters.
So it's like 9 feet roughly.
Yeah. What you thinking there, Dennis?
Doing something really, really stupid.
That's good.
Yes.
You guys kind of need
this
that
is what
right
we
now.
want to do.
I'm assuming that being in close range is going to be problematic for machine guns and assault rifles.
Yes, if they're in melee range of you, they get a -2 to hit you. Are you running on the walls, Dennis?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm going to start running, then jump up on the wall and go up on the ceiling, doing it like an arc around to the other side to
Yep.
land down in the middle of them and take a shot at one of them.
Mhm.
So with my wall running and my hang time, it's plenty. I got like 9.
9 meters, yeah,
I
that's
can
no
do a
problem.
full running, well, which is 4 times, so like 36.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, you've got no problems.
Okay. And plus, I have gun kata, which allows me to use my firearms in close combat with no penalties.
Nice.
So, well, actually, am I gonna be in, well, no, I'm gonna, when I drop down, will I have a better vantage point of the mage?
Yep. I mean, you could drop right behind him if you wanted.
And he's behind cover which is between him and other guys. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run up on the ceiling and then drop down right behind the mage and shoot him.
Shoot him. Yep. He is right now casting a spell on himself. And he is
So he's
starting.
going to be surprised.
Yeah, he is very surprised.
Okay. Wow. So that would be 10 hits?
Execution style. You just fucking.
So yeah, I just land.
Yeah, go on.
I take a minute to straighten my tie as I point it to the back of his head, and I
a whole minute. You're like,
give a smile as I pull the trigger.
Yeah. Boom. Headshot.
And then I drop down behind the cover, and of course it's silent, so I don't know if they had a chance to see me if they know I'm there, but I
mean,
shoot
you
him
just
and duck behind the cover.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
they do see you.
I didn't know if the smoke or the flashbang was still going or whatever, but yeah. And then once I shoot him, I duck behind the cover he was using.
Alright, sweet. Alright.
that's cool. That was pretty awesome. I love those kind of theatrics.
Alright,
fun.
Paul.
Going crazy.
Who's next?
Pulse.
You.
Me. Okay, what can I do? Took a pretty bad hit. I'm almost down.
Oh yeah, you gotta be
Don't
careful,
get
man.
die.
You could blind fire. You take horrible negatives, but you can do that.
-6. I mean,
Why
you
not?
did have
Why not?
19 dice to shoot, so.
Blind fire.
Cool. So that'll be 13 dice.
Wait, Smartling, doesn't Smartling do something with that?
Which only a -3 then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still 13 dice.
16.
16. 3 hits.
I'm assuming you're shooting the dude you already hurt.
Yes.
He is very hurt. He is almost dead like you. You get 1 at success. Let's see if you can even puncture the armor. Yep, you did 1 point of damage, and that's what you needed. Barely.
I just finished my ding.
Boom.
Nice.
So there's only 2 guys left, the machine gunner and the other guy that shot.
I shot his Ricky both off, sorry.
Alright. Now it's going to be their turn. Right.
Oh no, Dennis.
Yeah.
You better not. You better be in cover of some sort.
Hey, Ghost.
Dennis.
I am behind cover.
You get
Doing
+2
mine.
for cover, but you also take a -9 as the machine gunner opens up on you.
Yikes. So what do I roll?
Intuition plus reaction, -7.
Well, I have. Let me see. What does this do? Acrobatic defender.
You can
you
drop
can-
your initiative by 5, and you can get your acrobatics to defense tests.
It's an agile defender or acrobatic?
Acrobatic.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
When does the
No.
fire spirit go?
16. I missed him. We'll do him after.
Darn, I was gonna try to kill that guy first.
God damn it, Thomas.
Yeah.
He just wanted to fire the machine gun before he died.
Yes.
Before Dennis
Nice, I
maybe
forgot.
or maybe not dies.
I got healed too.
Wait, you got heal? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but it's not like D&D instant and it actually takes time.
Well, it takes about 3 seconds if you force 1, 7 dram it.
Yep. You can cheese the shit out of that spell.
There's
So
a reason
what
why
you
I'm
do is-
basically like a dram mage.
Yeah, nah. Drams are amazing.
So did he go already? Is it, I need to make my roll.
Yeah. I've been waiting for you this whole time, man.
Oh, I thought his thing went first. Okay, so it's -7. You said.
Yep.
4.
You succeed. He only got 2 hits.
Oh,
Alright.
Matrix style that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. It is now the fire spirit's turn. I'm guessing going to element. Well, it chooses what it does, and it's going to elemental blast the fucker. I'm guessing that's okay with you, Chris.
Yeah, that's it.
Did you want to roll for it? I think it rolls its agility +7. So I don't know what that is.
That's 16.
16, and it deals 14 damage, AP -7. So
Nice.
that's
8 hits. Oh, did you want me to roll it?
You can roll it if you want. I'm rolling it now, but if you want to roll it, that's cool.
Well, I got 8 hits. That's the only reason I asked. Like,
Oh, it's more than
that's a
him.
good
He
roll.
got 7. So that is... He rolled 1 hit to dodge. AP -7. So that's 20. So he still takes 20 points of physical damage as he dies.
You just hear this low growl of burn. I was really hoping the caster was going to try to cast because he has counterspell as well.
All right. Now it is Bluey's turn.
Yeah. Wait, do I even have Smart Link? I don't think I do. Sorry, let's check this up. No, I don't. But I guess there's probably no. Actually, I am going to look at Pulse, and I'm just gonna be like, shoot that guy better. Basically, I'm do a leadership check. I'll be like, when you blind fire, try to do this and stuff, and you're gonna get bonus dice to the next you do.
Yep.
Could you do leadership to tell him to stop bleeding so much?
No.
Yeah. Stop dying. Okay, starts healing.
Quit bleeding.
Alright, 17, 19 dice. Alright, you get 4 bonus dice to your next shot, Pulse.
Righto.
All right. Awesome. Now we minus everyone's initiative by 10, and we're back to Mr. Crazy Mage.
I'm basically going to look over at Pulse and be like, seriously, quit dying, and I'm going to cast Heal on him. Force 1, 7 Dram, I got 5 hits. So it'll take a round. If I'm correct, it means it takes a round, but before it takes effect.
What's this?
Heal. Force 1.
Yeah, it'll take 1 round to complete.
Yeah. So you're not healed yet, but you will feel a little better in a minute.
Thanks, mate.
Assuming you don't get yourself shot again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one guy left.
Yeah, and if he's blind firing, if Ghost doesn't kill him, Pulse probably will.
Well,
Or the
that's
Spirit.
fine.
That's right. The Spirit. I forgot about that. That's probably going to kill him.
I cast the Spirit, and then I do a bunch of other stuff and let him do the fighting for me.
Spirits are amazing.
All right.
Oh, Tom's looking up rules.
I'm looking at the leadership thing. That's all.
Yeah, what?
So it's for every 2 hits you get. I was mistaken because Declan, when he was doing it in our campaign, was getting 10 hits to his checks consistently. So,
Oh, okay. I can, I'm just going to roll, an arbitrary...
it doesn't matter now. It's been done because you're not doing it again this turn. If you're doing it this turn, I'll make you redo it. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. So what did you get for your attack roll? What are you doing? Oh, you just healed? Okay, you're done. So now we go back down to Ghost.
So, yeah, I'm going to pop up, and even though he's armored, I can do an aim shot to get a bonus to damage, right?
Oh, yeah, you're aiming, to get +2, yep, that's fine.
And I'm just using 1 gun, so I can do my whole dice pool. 9 hits.
That is not that check. Alright, he got... That is 7 net successes. He's dead.
So basically, yeah, I'll pop out of cover, and I'll just, I assume his attention's, on this fire spirit that just appeared and emoliated his friend, and I just walk up beside him, give him a wink as I pull the trigger with the barrel against his head.
Alright. And as the fight concludes, the fire spirit, turns in on itself and disappears.
Now we need to move.
Thank you, Cinder.
So what's the plan of getting out of here, guys? Are you going to go up the elevator shaft, then jump off of a roof, or what are you doing?
Oh man, jumping off a roof is probably jumping out a window because jumping out a roof like takes time. Yeah. Either way, we're moving up and we're talking. Levitating up might be quicker than
Yeah.
climbing.
Way
Maybe.
quicker than climbing. Way
Yeah.
quicker than climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Then I suggest
Depends
that.
on the force I use because I'm a little slow right now. Was force 4 be too slow?
It's the number of
That's
hits that you get. It's the how heavy
Oh.
it is the force.
It's
So
limited by the
Yeah, it
force
says
though, so yeah.
movement rate equals this to the spell's force in meters.
oh, is it? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I thought it was in the hits. My
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which-
Okay.
Six
So you probably went
6
higher.
meters a second.
Hits has to do with the weight.
The weight. It's the other way around. My bad. I thought it was the other way. My bad.
As long as you get 3 hits, you should be fine.
You
Yeah.
want
I
3
reckon.
hits. 4 meters per 3 seconds is how fast it will be. So
I mean, is that faster than climbing?
yes, way faster than climbing.
Okay, then yeah.
Apart from sorry, except for Ghost who can run up walls.
Okay, well, all right. I'll cast a force 5 levitate on myself, and
Touch people.
I got 5 hits.
All right, cool. So I just want you guys to make some stealth checks, because as you kind of get out there and you're moving through people's rooms, that kind of stuff, you see out there's fucking helicopters everywhere in this area. Let's get some stealth checks. So that you guys
Yeah.
can...
Once we before I exit the shaft, I'm going to pull off the uniform and stash my ballistic mask. And
Yeah.
then try to make an exit.
What am I rolling here?
Sneak.
So everyone's making a sneaking check, and that is
Nice.
going to be with a. So you roll 17 dice, and you have a chameleon
Yeah.
suit on, so you get 19 dice. Matthew.
This is what you're good at.
Yes.
Don't
And
have,
everyone-
don't have negatives though?
as well. I want to hear you. Go on. Sorry.
7 hits.
Negatives as well.
You get negatives from your pain. Yeah, just count that in. I don't know how much you healed before.
Minus. No, he healed pretty much max, didn't he?
Oh wow.
No,
How many
so-
streams?
I healed 5. 5.
Oh, you healed 5. Sorry.
Yeah, healed 5 hits.
You're taking -1.
Yeah,
Real
so-
quick, this is up after we've gotten out of the elevator shaft and everything?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay, well, then after we get out of the elevator shaft, I'm actually going to drop Bluey's and Ghost's improved reflexes because I'm taking too many penalties for that.
Yeah.
And then I
that's fine.
edged my sneak roll. I got 4 hits.
All right. So
I got
just
3.
for ease, so we can actually end this game, you guys are able to sneak your way out with various different complications. I'm going to tell you this right now. Your characters quickly realize, as you're running away from the cops, probably for the entire night, that most of your gear is being tracked, eventually having to throw away your comlinks to not get found about by the police.
Okay.
Yeah.
I split this one up because I got to go, or eventually anyway. So thank you guys for playing. If you guys have to replace all your comlinks and anything that you had, or just turn on your comlinks. I mean, you don't have to replace them, but I'd suggest replacing them. Because
Oh,
they
yeah, I'm
know
gonna ditch
who you
it.
are.
In the
Yeah.
elevator shaft, I would ditch it.
Yeah, I
Like,
got
I'd
a
actually have
burner.
to take it with me and destroy it. I wouldn't want to leave it behind.
And maybe even
The
replacing
burner
those
phone.
smart link systems in your guns would be much suggested.
Yeah, I'll get them totally
Anyway.
wiped.
Isn't this the point of having a burner phone?
I'm also going to ditch the fakes that I used.
Mhm.
I'm going to
Yeah, is
totally
that
lock
something we should do? Is that something we should be worried about?
Yes, especially after this
I'm
mission.
just not going to take any chances. I used it knowing that that's why I had it, is to be able to dump it.
You guys
This
were
was-
flagged under that sin where you were doing all those illegal activities.
Okay.
It's a good thing I bloody made her pay us extra.
Yeah, there's not just... Dude, I gave you guys lots of money for a reason as well. Like, in an enclave...
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I'll stop the game. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you get lots of fun. See you later next time.